plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. It is kind of a mess here in Tennessee today. We are having all sorts of crazy storm stuff, which I thought had 100% passed, and maybe it hasn't because there was just a huge thing of lightning and thunder. Thanks, the weather. But anyway, welcome one and all. Welcome Pinky Bear, welcome Corvid, welcome Real Philly, welcome Dane Leon, welcome Solid Note, welcome Hunter Boy. Glad to have you guys. Welcome Jade Gem, Terms of Service Goach, welcome Junior Wizzle, welcome Hero Eliza, welcome Smarty0917, welcome Jacob Kiesling, welcome Danimations, welcome to Darksaber, welcome to Philippe Stefek, welcome Lightning Gamer, welcome Quinn0916, Shay, welcome Walker Plays Games, welcome Max Falcon 1, welcome Dungo doot 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 doot, welcome you, welcome me, welcome again to Real Philly, who says, Joe, I can't see how you could say my name so poorly, welcome Jack Gilbay, who says, might as well get this ball rolling, welcome one and all to a stream, I'm Joe, I'm hanging out down here in inventory slot number 8, just so you know, I've got a system that's pretty great. Every time people donate about $20 I didn't really plan this rhyme in advance. Anyway, so back to thanks to Jack Gilbert for a $3 donation for getting us started, getting the ball rolling. The way it works is every time I get a $20 cumulative donation goal, we expand the face cam. So if you're like, why is your face cam so small? It's like, well, that's because the stream just started and only Jack Gilbert has donated. But there's no urgency to that. That can literally just stay there. I'm happy down here in slot number 8. Just saying, hey guys, my life's pretty great. I've got a pickaxe and I've got all day to just pick and hew away at all this. If some of you guys are having weird issues with the stream restarting, I don't know what to tell you. I would assume that's probably because the internet might be having problems here because of the storm that I thought was 100% past, and now it's gotten super crazy, like as soon as I got everything set up. So thank you, the storm. Okay. Here we go. Let's just have a wonderful day. Welcome, Lance Wright. Welcome, 10 Hades Stamps. Welcome, Mr. Cheese. Welcome, Austin MG. Good morning to Marielle Rua. How you doin'? Welcome to Bob all over again. Welcome to Lewis Plays. Welcome to Haley Bailey, who never saw Joe in slot number 8. Welcome to Ella Sophia. Welcome to Reese P.S. Welcome again to Emily Hirschberger, all the way from Kansas. Wait, why is my pickaxe so slow? Oh yeah, that's the one I want. Welcome to Trady, who writes, yay, a stream that's not at 5 a.m. What's the weather like in Nashville? I'm in Singapore, which is basically the equator, which means I'm almost completely shielded from actual storms. Well, Nashville is actually famously shielded from actual storms for the most part. A lot of people who don't live in Tennessee don't realize this, but one of the reasons that people love Nashville and built the city there is because there's a ring of hills and elevated terrain around the city that kind of dissipates most storms. We don't get too many tornadoes, and even severe thunderstorms will often dissipate as they hit the ring of hills around the city. So the thing is, we get a lot of... So the thing is, we still get occasional bad storms, but they're not as bad as in the rest of Tennessee. Like, if I looked at the radar, and it's like the storm line that was hitting us before like basically evaporated around us, whereas all of our neighbors to the east and west just got slammed with hundreds of lightning strikes. And it's like, well, have fun, you guys. Okay. What am I mining for? I am clearing this area out, man. I'm working on a hermitage, and I don't have space to build it yet. So basically, we are clearing space to build a place from Greg A. Vaughan's imagination. There we go. How are we on inventory space? Let's go empty our inventory. Welcome, Diamond Prime. Glad to have you today. Welcome, Michael Butler from Minnesota. Thank you for the follow on Mixer Hypebot. And welcome to Artful Marsupial on Twitch.tv. I am currently streaming because, try or do not try. That's all you can do. Yoda said that. And he's a Muppet, so there you go. So anyway, yeah, we're going to build a hermitage based on Greg A. Vaughan's Dragon magazine entry from 2004 called The Tamarant's Fate. And it's basically, the idea of the structure is that it was a fortress that was abandoned, and then some monks converted it to like a vacation getaway where people could go and reflect on being one with nature, kind of like a spiritual retreat. Hey, thanks to Mark DPE for $2, and he writes, yay, you got a beacon. So I think that brings us up to a total of a total of $6 so far toward our $20 goal. Once again, at $20, we will begin expanding the face cam. Yeah. A lot of people are saying, guys, no, that's not the actual Yoda quote. The actual Yoda quote was to put Chris back in Christmas. I don't know why. I don't even think there's a Star Wars character named Chris. I'm pretty sure you guys are wrong about that. But maybe I'm just misreading the chat. I'm kind of skimming it as I sweep left and right with my lightsaber pickaxe here. Which, wow, is actually getting worn through pretty quick. We're going to have to go and mend that before long. This is a live... So, North Allardyce... The way that this works is this is an episode recording and a live stream. The way it works is, the parts in the episodes where I say time skip. When I say time skip, that's just me hanging out with all the stuff between the recording parts is the live stream. You guys are right now in the middle of a live stream. So that's what you're doing. You are watching an episode get made, just you're in between the parts that are in the episode. Does that make sense? You are a live studio audience for the episode recording. Pickaxe is getting real low. Not too low. I mean, I've still got a few pixels left. Pixels, get it? See, I'm funny. I could be on the YouTube. You are Hermitcraft. Mario Rua says, I thought it was weird that there was no face cam, but then I found you. Hi, down here in slot number 8, guys. Howdy. Be the time skip you want to see in the world. Exactly, Dane. So, once we partially get through this pick, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the gold farm, get some levels real quick to mending fix it. Dang it. Let's pop this over here and use our fortune pick to we can actually partially rejuvenate this just by hitting those. And now that I think about it, I bet I have a bunch of redstone blocks and other coal blocks too I could hit the same way. Carlton C says, thanks for being the radio on my way to work. I'm always glad to help, Carlton C. I can assure you, you are not missing anything by not watching this screen. You are just hanging out and listening. And what are we doing again? We are building an abandoned fortress that has been turned into a spiritual retreat by monks. But first we got to clear out all this stuff. Recorded in stereo before a live audience. I don't think this actually is recorded in stereo. Oh yeah, it is. The game's in stereo. I was gonna say I technically only have the one mic, so my part's not in stereo, but yeah. Other stuff might be. That's true. Whoops. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and fix our pick real quick. Hey, thank you to John Faust for the $2. Now, that brings us to only being $12 away from our first face cam expansion. Feel free to thank John Faust in the chat. You know, I should probably take off my other mending gear while I do this so that it goes faster. It's more efficient that way. Do I have a base, or am I still a nomad? Still no real base. I think the lightning might be causing the internet to stutter. I'm sorry, guys. There's not a lot I can do about that. I thought I had waited out the storm entirely, and clearly I had not. But... okay, 28... $64 coal ore here. Lewis Plays W says, I stopped playing with my friends when I saw that you went live. Don't do that. Your friends are more important than I am. Believe me. Joe Hills is here for you when there's no one else. But you probably, if you have other people, I wouldn't push them away. Why don't I use diamond armor? Every time I use diamond armor, I die in a terrible way that I then can know where I lose up my entire inventory. So it's just bad luck. If the diamond armor causes me to die, it's not actually protecting me. So I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Pinky Bear says, right now I'm pretty conflicted. I know I'm going to enjoy myself in Portugal, but at the same time I know I'm going to miss all of you. Well, that's very kind, Pinky Bear, but you know what? We'll be here when you get back. That's the nice thing about, you know, communities like this, is we don't just disappear. So, you're good. Don't worry about it. Diamonds cause hubris. Exactly. Hubris is the real killer, but... yeah, I'm not going to wear a bunch of fancy diamond armor and then die. I've decided it. That's why it's called diamond, because I die when I use it. How's my family doing? They are doing very well. Just enchant it with OP stuff. I don't... that just feels kind of like cheating. What's behind me on the hotbar? I tried to put torches back there so that it wouldn't distract anyone. Okay. Okay, let's re-equip our stuff now. That's enough to hold us over for a minute. Okay. How long am I planning to stream for? As long as I can. Okay. You know what I need to do real quick? Wait, what is that? Game rule? Send command feedback is now set to true. Hey, Junie Diala has donated $2 to bring us up halfway toward our goal and writes, Sans under Tale, trans rights, and then a smiley face. I don't actually know what Under Tale is. I see that it's a very popular game. Like, it's on Steam all the time. It's like, you should play Under Tale. And I'm like, I don't have time to play every game that comes out on the computers. But I'm glad that you want to go without. Sometimes it's good to take a break from the games you play. So that's very mature of you, Junie Diala. Yeah, I'm down here in slot number 8, Lane Robertson. That's me. Howdy. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's here, waving frantically as I always do, just to get your attention. I need attention, oh no. No, I don't really need it. I'm doing great otherwise. Guys, I don't know how to pronounce... Is it Untertalle? Untertalle? Is it a German? Untertal? I don't know how to say it. But sans is French. So if it's sans, it sounds like it should be sans Untertalle. Sans Untertalle. I don't... I mean, I'm just reading what people write. Haley Bailey says, "You look so cute down there." Thank you. La da 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 da. Silk Eye says, "Yo, you're making this difficult." What? No, I got the beacon. I got the fast pick. I think I'm doing everything right. Hey, welcome, my guy. Joe has become ultimate Minecraft. Hey, welcome, Dwagon Snare. Dwagon Snare. Guys, sans is definitely a French word that means without. Sans is not an English word. It's a loan word. It is a French word that we use in English, like sans serif. But okay, so how am I doing on this stuff? Oh, is sans Latin? Is it? I don't know. I don't speak Latin. I thought it was French. Yeah. Sans, like in Comic Sans. Yeah, that's Comic Sans Serif. That's short for sans serif. When you see Comic Sans. Who here has actually taken Latin? Is sans a word from Latin that made it into French? Yeah, I know sans means without candy deonum. But what I'm saying is it a Latin word that was later used in French that now we use in English? Or Lat says French is Latin. French is derived from Latin, but it's not the same thing. Sans is Old French, and we adapted it from the French into English. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's all. Okay, see, that's fine. It's a loan word from French. That's what I said. It's not an intrinsically English word, though. That was my point. Hey, welcome, Good Notion. Jinx the Roo says, well, almost every word and language comes from Latin. That is not true. Okay? Like, okay, for example, let's say that you wanted to say thank you in Chinese. You would say, shay shay. That is not Latin derived. I don't even know how to say thank you in Latin. Does anybody, how would you say thank you in Latin? Undertale. Yep, I'm down here in slot 8. Welcome, Slackerja. Hey, welcome, Elena Wolfie. Glad to have you, as always. We are just broadcasting live from the Hermitcraft server. I am in Nashville, Tennessee at the moment. As I am wont to be. I want to be in Tennessee, streaming on Hermitcraft for you. I wanna have a couple laughs streaming on Hermitcraft with you. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Why don't I have a base? Because I'm a nomad. Nomad is an island. So then I found an island. I'm in slot 8 because it's like an infinity sign turned sideways, because I like to invert things and then rotate them 90 degrees, which is the same as really rotating them 270 degrees. But, you know, it's cooler. Why don't I ask for help digging out the mountain? That's a great question. Poor planning, really. Who's online? Hisuma and Iskal. Max Falcon, yeah, that's correct. We are building the Hermitage from The Tamarat's Fate by Greg A. Vaughn, which he submitted to Dragon Magazine back in 2004 and was recently adapted for the Ghosts of Saltmarsh book. Hey, thank you to Yuri for $2. That brings us up to $12 total, so we are $8 away from our first face cam expansion. Appreciate the help. Yuri writes, "Hey yo! Hey yo to you indeed, Yuri." Everybody go ahead and say thanks to Yuri in the chat. Okay. Hello, my name is Adult Businessman. North Aladice writes, "I'm perplexed. Joe's community is created on a foundation of Minecraft and benign trolling, yet trolling is usually so vicious on the internet. It's like Joe is a good guy that just wants laughter. How is it possible that someone can be humorous without being vicious? Oh no, what an inconceivable future we live in." Hey, thank you, Nolan Carosin, for the $5 donation, who writes, "We need face." So that brings us to $3 away, I believe, from our next face cam expansion. So everybody go ahead and say thank you to Nolan. Where's the face cam? I'm down in slot 8, guys. You know what we need, though, is we need to go ahead and rejuvenate this pickaxe. Good Notion says, "I'm seriously creeped out by your face in the hotbar." It'll go away if you just give it a minute. Giselle Lelez says, "I wasn't expecting the whole origin of the word sans debate in this chat." Why not? It's Joe Hill's chat. We do what we want, man. We're here to break up the world. Or, wait, no. We're here to fix the world. The opposite. Hey, thank you to Mark DPE for the $3, who says, "Let's grow." So, if everyone here will kindly direct your attention down to slot 8 in the hotbar. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm just gonna wander along this way, 'cause it's a little dangerous to hang out in front of the hotbar. I might get stabbed by the sword. Pow! Ow! That hurt. So there we go. We have safely expanded once, and we are just chilling here outside the hotbar, having a good time. So thank you to Mark DPE for the $3 to help us hit our first $20 finance goal. Or what do you call it? Yeah, fundraising goal. Jin10 the Roo says, "I find Joe the easiest hermit to watch." Why, thank you. Okay, so here's what we're going to do next, guys. We're going to go to the pigman farm. Oh, wait, do I have... I need arrows so that I can actually hit the pigman when I get there. That's going to be a whole thing if I get there and then I can't hit the pigman. Where are literally any arrows? Literally any arrows. Literally any arrows to Omashu. Literally any arrows. Okay, so we might need to actually go to the skeleton farm to get any arrows first. Or snowballs. I guess I could use snowballs if I had... Did anybody have any snowballs in their pockets I could borrow? Yeah, that's not optimal. Nothing here I can hit a pigman with from a distance. Boo. I don't know why I checked the furnace. Okay, so, yeah. That's looking really good, though. Look at that. We're hewing out a lot of that. I could use eggs as well. Oh, that's a good note, Anicia. That is a really good note. Yeah, let's go get some eggs. Whoa! Where did this guy come from? Come on, man. Don't be like that. Hey, we just got a donation here. It looks like came in $5 from Lauren, who says, toward the expansion of the semi-corporeal form of Joe Hills. So, and then we got another $5 from LRDC, who says, Joe Hills making every day a sunnier day, even when it's storming in Nashville. So let's see, that brings us to halfway to our next face cam expansion. So thank you very much to Lauren and LRDC. Allardyce? I don't know. Allardyce, thank you very much. Also, Lauren. Do I have my elytra on? Oops. Dang it, I overshot the egg thing. Let's go get the eggs. Get them eggs, do. Get them eggs, do. Yeah, dang it. Why would I overshoot that? We're gonna go back this way. Dang it. There it is. This one is the entrance to the world. Okay. How are we out of eggs? This is like, this hopper has one job, and that's to collect all the eggs. We're gonna take some of these extra with us. Pixel AJ says, Joe never fails to make me smile. Glad to help. Hey, welcome Sydney Bustamante. Welcome Scapegoat. Disturbed Puppy says, I was in the stream for a while before I realized his face cam was this huge. Oh, the face cam gets gigantic. But only when, some dude, I guess, lol, says, hey, Joe, in the next 5 minutes, expand your face cam. Well, the face cam expansion is based on people donating. Oh, you hold down the button. I've been trying to click these fast enough to not have it break, and I think that I've been doing it wrong. Okay, so now... Nope. Still doing it wrong. Whoa, still doing it wrong. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Whew. Ta-da! Let's get out the small victory bell, because I did not see that happening. Okay. Okay, that could have been very bad. And... No, I'm on the wrong side! Are you kidding? Okay, good, we can walk underneath by shifting. Oh my goodness, I did not know that was gonna... Okay. Okay. So, here we go. Are any of these pigmen closer? Oh. I think that one hit. There we go. So we'll get our Mendon pickaxe out as well. We can see our elytra here. Oh, you get on the other cart to get out of the elevator? No wonder I've been doing it wrong. I had no idea. Okay, so once these are both mended, we'll go ahead and let that fill up faster. Okay. Thank you, Raven, for that great tip, because I've literally gotten out of that cart and fallen like every single time I've tried this, basically. Okay, I think that's almost, boom, entirely fixed. There we go. Dang it. Well, I don't know what I expected. Okay. And I'm not gonna have... Well... No, this will be fine because I'm on the top of the... Okay. Well, okay. At least all my stuff should still be there. Are you gonna try the electric horse? I can't even fly in an open sky. Maybe the electric horse is not my best... Maybe the electric horse is not my best choice. Okay. So we're already up here. Okay. So now we're just gonna go this way as fast as we can before everything despawns. Time is a factor. Time is a factor. Wait, am I gonna be able to get back out of that? Oh no. Wait. I'm gonna have to go up and then over, maybe. Oh no. Okay, wait. See, like, I don't think I can get out of the minecarts partway up here. So I've got to climb all the way up. See, yeah, I can't get out of the minecarts here. So we got to climb all the way up and then get back down the ladder before everything despawns. Okay, so then we click on that one to get out. Thank you, Raven, for that tooltip. Okay, I kind of want to speed my descent some by getting away from the ladder a bit, but not too much. I have no diamonds to shop at Sahara. Okay, we're almost there. Come on. Okay. Woo! There is a cluster of all of our goods, all of our musts, and all of our shoulds. Looks like some experience got all the way over here somehow. Not sure how that happened. But do we have all our stuff? Our stuff is here. So that's nice. Okay. Efficiency 5. Okay. Woo. Okay, so we're just going to go through this portal to get out of here. Wait, did I not have potatoes? Yeah, I did. Let's eat the potatoes. Hey, thank you for the 10 euros, Carlton C. Says, hey Joe, what you should really do next is go to the industrial area and build a storage crate or Connex box or U-Haul for your stuff. That's actually a funny idea. I like that. Hey, but you know what? That, let's see. That $10 donation actually brings us to a total of 20. So, if you look down in the lower left corner here, every time we get $20, that money goes straight to my head. Whoa! Whoa! Expand! Joe! Ba-doop boop. Actually, wait, it'd be more like ba-doop boop. There we go. So I should be slightly larger now. Thank you very much, Carlton C., for putting us over the top there. Elena Wolfie says, I want to donate, but I'm broke. No worries, Elena. The way this works is the people who have money fund the stream for everyone who doesn't. So no one here ever needs to feel bad about not being able to support the stream because the people who can support the stream are doing it for everyone. So, like, this is a public service as far as I can make it one. I try to make everything open to everybody. So people who do donate are helping the whole community, and all you need to do is appreciate them in whatever way you would like to. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, welcome, Chong Chong. Cena Abraham also says, sorry, I can't donate. Once again, same thing. All the folks who are donating are paying for the stream for everybody. Those who can't are welcome to enjoy it and encouraged to enjoy it. That's what other people are paying for. Enjoy it guilt-free. And if you guys have money later in life and want to support the arts the best you can. Doesn't have to be me. Just however is easiest and best for you. Do I have a shop so I can earn diamonds? People keep buying my shops is the problem. They keep buying the whole land, and then I use all the diamonds, or I die in a pit of fire or something. Okay, so we are here with our Haste 2 beacon. You know, I should probably start cooking some more potatoes, actually, real quick. Let's harvest some potatoes. Just to be adult, mature professionals. I need to plant a real garden in the front of the area here. Okay. In a canyon, in a cavern, excavating for the mine, far away from the boom, boom, boom of the city. She was so pretty, what a pity, Clementine, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. If I have fortune on a tool, I'll get more potatoes. Really? I didn't know that. I should have used my fortune pick, apparently. My potato picker. How was the weather last night? I heard it was bad with a tornado, writes Jacob Sizemore. It was that the tornado was in the southeast part of Davidson County, and we live more in Nashville proper. So it wasn't a concern for us here. But thank you for your concern. It is appreciated. Hey, we just got a $20 donation, it looks like, from Slacker J, who says, "Hi, from Slacker J. The face cam is too small." Well, here we go. If you'll direct your attention down here to the lower left corner of the stream, you will see that it is time to expand Joe. Whoops, how does that work? More like that. Thank you very much, Slacker J. If I keep getting larger, we're gonna have to start increasing the translucency. We're not quite there yet. Not there yet. But thank you, Slacker J, for our 4th face cam expansion, fully funded by yourself. It is always appreciated. So, yeah, opacity is still 100%. And I need to move this over a little bit. There we go. Far away from the boom, boom, boom of the city. She was so pretty. What a pity. Clementine. Da, 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 da. I Love Cat says, wait, to donate, you just send money through PayPal, right? Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and post the link. PayPal.me/JoeHills. Whoops. There you go, I Love Cats. And posting that in all 3 chats for a second. Once again, no real urgency to that. Just letting you know. It is fancy schmancy. Fancy schmancy. Where'd you get those glances? Get people looking every time. Okay. Hey, welcome, some dude, I guess, lol. Says, I gotta go, see ya. Well, thank you for joining us. Greetings to the Philippines, John Ray. North Allardyce says, how's Sean Hill's things Joe Hill's going? Well, we haven't gotten our first sales numbers back for April yet. So I hope will. The thing is, there's a 3-month or more delay on record sales, which I'm not used to. Like with YouTube, I get statistics like on how a video is doing like immediately. And same thing on live streams. In fact, on live streams, I don't even look at the viewership numbers because I think it'll make me like I'll get too worried about the numbers and I won't be focused on just making something fun. But like, so then not even having the option with the record sales is like kind of like mentally challenging because I'm like, I just want to know if people like the record. I hope they do. But I'll find out in months. But yeah, but the thing is, I mean, Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills was number 2 on the Google Play Store for folk albums for a whole day, and it was in the top 10 for like over a week. We were beating Jonathan Colton on the Google Play Store. So, and like on his new album. So I think that either Jonathan Colton's way less popular than I expect him to be, or we're going to do okay. Or maybe Jonathan Colton fans hate Google Play. I don't know. Hey, Sean with $2 Canadian says, greetings from Winnipeg, MB. Is that Manitoba? To Joe Hills in Nashville. Well, thank you very much, Sean. That brings us to dollars toward our next goal, which means $18 away from our next Facecam expansion. Hey, to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, DeGost. Welcome. Good evening to the UK, Giovanni Tapini. Glad to have you tonight. That is Manitoba. Yay! My limited geography knowledge has paid off. Welcome to San Diego, California, Preston's Lego Builds. Glad you could make it here tonight. Today, this morning. It's still this morning here in Tennessee. I try to do at least one morning stream a month so that the folks who live to the far east of me can enjoy a wonderful stream. Most of my streams are after work these days, so it's a little bit harder to enjoy the embrace of the European crowd. So, welcome one and all. Thank you for the sub, Kai Stubbenson. Good morning to South Dakota, Tariq Rashid. Let's go ahead and put some of these blocks in chests. Okay. Afternoon, Anoramus, to the sunny UK. Home box office boy Hayden says, what is Joe Hills building here? I'm building a fort that's been converted by monks into a spiritual retreat for people to recommune with nature from Greg A. Vaughan's Dungeons & Dragons adventure, The Tamarant's Fate, which was recently republished in the Ghosts of Saltmarsh book by Wizards of the Coast, but was originally published in Dragon Magazine in 2004. And basically, I love the idea of a fortress that's turned into a vacation getaway. That just seems neat to me. And the fact that it's called the Hermitage was also a deciding factor in... But the layout's actually really cool, too. Okay, so this guy here is spamming, so let me ban him. Welcome, Pira30. Glad to have you. Welcome, Dragon Dream. Dragon Dream writes, you're a D&D fan. I sure am. I actually got a tour of Wizards of the Coast 2 weekends ago from Chris Perkins. I played on his show Dice Camera Action a couple of years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago. I don't know, a while ago now. And since I was in Seattle anyway, he was kind enough to give me a tour of the office and let me see what's going on and just like show me, you know, like, or not show me, but share his knowledge of Seattle, because Seattle is on our list of places to possibly move, and he did take me somewhere good for lunch. Did I get the beacon from Sahara? I did buy the beacon from Sahara. What am I doing today? I am clearing the land to build a fortress that has been converted into a vacation retreat as a place for people to commune with nature and the sea. Max Falcon 1 writes, dude, that's awesome. It was awesome. Like, honestly, doing this YouTube stuff, this isn't my day job. I'm not getting rich off it. I'm doing it because I like doing it. But one of the biggest benefits of it is that I get to meet awesome people whose work I really respect, and like that's just really cool. Like, when people ask me like, Joe, how do I make it in YouTube? It's like, I can't. If I knew how to make money on YouTube better, I'd be doing it. But I know how to make friends through YouTube. I know how to meet people through YouTube. Just do that. Go make good things and be kind to people and hang out, and you can have a wonderful life of travel and communication and cooperation. It's not the worst. Okay. There we go, gotten in the bed. Is Gaul? Is he Spain? Is this man Gaul? I don't know, it's a mystery. I say let the mystery be. Oh, dang it. I forgot to dump my chests, or dump my inventory when I was over there. I was like, okay, I'm going to hop in the bed and dump my materials. So here's the dirt chest. Let's dump some dirt in there. Here is our sandstone and sand chest. Suma left the game. Okay, guys. Now that Suma's gone, we can all party. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to misbehave. We're not even going to aim to misbehave, you guys. Because that would be disrespectful. I feel like I had wood in one of these. Yeah, here we go. We're going to make some more chests. I'm just constantly running out of chests here. 9, that's... Wait, why did that not turn into chests? There we go. Whoops. Okay. Dagost says, Joe, I'm not usually a fan of streams, but yours are always fun and convenient since we're both in Middle Tennessee. Well, I'm glad to be convenient for you timelines-wise. Do I have any favorite musicals? That's a hard question. I mean, so the thing is, like, it's hard to see a lot of musicals when you can't get to New York. And so, like, I only got to see Rent, like, 2 years ago. But I've been listening to it, the record, for, like, 15 years or 12 years or something first. And, like, so, but, like, if I said, oh, yeah, Rent is one of my favorite musicals, and people are like, well, how many times have you seen it? I'd be like, never. You know, like, that's kind of lame. Like, it's like, I really like Hamilton, the album, but I can't afford to just go to New York City and see Hamilton. That's just not feasible for me in a very real way. And so, like, I feel like a poser saying, like, oh, yeah, I love Hamilton. And it's like, well, how much do you love Hamilton? It's like, well, I know, like, all the words to every song, and I've listened to it, like, 200-300 times. But how many times have you seen it? Never. Well, then you're just a lame poser. So, I don't know. I have seen Wicked. That came to Tennessee. And the other thing is that just because a show comes through Tennessee doesn't mean that I can get to see it because of my schedule and the cost of tickets and stuff. It's frustrating. Like, because, you know, I only just paid off my student loans last July. And so, but, basically up until that point, I was like, oh, hey, I want to go to this thing. But shouldn't I just take that $80 for my one ticket or whatever it would cost and just put that toward my student loans? And then now we got to move soon. And so it's just like there's stuff I want to do, but I never feel like I'm justified in spending money on it because I'm always like worried. I feel like I'm obligated to take care of either my debts or my anticipated expenses first. So like, and I get that that's just part of being an adult with a child, is that you have to keep a budget and stuff like that. And realistically, it's not, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, I never get to have any fun, guys, feel bad for me. It's just that attending musicals is a more expensive kind of fun than I would normally have. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm hoping that once my daughter gets older, if she enjoys musicals, then I can justify the expense as like, well, it's something we're doing together. Because that's the thing, is it's not something my wife enjoys either. So it's like, do I want to just go to a musical by myself? And it's like, that feels selfish to just spend a bunch of money on a ticket. And then like, I'd rather go spend that money doing something everybody wants to do, you know? But I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting in my head too much. Gaia Eagle says, congrats on paying off your student loan, though. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so as much as I would love to support the arts financially and through attendance more, it's hard to do, just in my situation. But I am able to support like streamers that I enjoy and things like that. And like I can go to those without hiring a babysitter or putting anybody out, so. Welcome, Dyer. Diamond Prime says, Joe, is there a style or type of music you'd want to write a song in? Well, let me introduce you to an album that my brother and I just released called Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. Available now on all major things. Here's the album. Link posted in all three things. Well, here's the thing. Another cultist wants to know why I have so few viewers. I actually am not looking at my... I Love Cats says, I'm concerned he didn't get my donation. Well, PayPal has not reported it. Now, keep in mind, too, if you do... PayPal only reports donations that clear. So I can log in if you want real quick and check for that, I Love Cats. But here's the thing, is that if it's a pending donation, I won't get an alert. So, like, there's a thing where if you use an e-check, sometimes it takes an hour or so to clear. This one says needs attention. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, this one is... I Love Cats. Do you mind saying what country you're in? Let me verify. This one might have... Oh, you know what? It might be because of the country you're in. It's not... It's showing up as needs attention. But I think I see you. Okay, so yeah, we just received $18.83. Okay, that's definitely you then. Yeah, PayPal doesn't send alerts from certain countries apparently, which is good to know for the future. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, yes. Before fees, it was $20.01. So that is a Facecam expansion. Here we grow. Thank you very much. I love cats. You know, in honor of I Love Cats expanding the Facecam, we're gonna enter Jost. But not just any Jost. We're gonna have a particularly feline Jost today. Is everybody ready for my cat impression? Yeah, sorry I Love Cats for missing that. It doesn't tell me unless I go through like extra menus to find certain types of donations. So yeah, I didn't know that was going to happen. So okay, it looks like absolutely nobody here wants to hear my cat impression. So we're just going to skip that. Good to know. Thank you for the data. It is always helpful to know what the fans want so I can make sure to deliver what they would like. Radapaw says, do you get to see my Spotify history if I click that DistroKid link? Why would I want to see your Spotify history? Also, is that even an option? I don't think so. I would assume not, but I don't know enough about Spotify. DistroKid is just our publisher. We're publishing through them to Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube Music, what is it? Tidal, something. That's what it says? Oh, well, I don't know. I guess so. If it tells you that when you click Spotify, maybe Spotify has a deal with DistroKid? That's not my... I don't worry about that sort of thing. But that's good to know that I could look for that if I needed it. Okay, so some people do want to hear the cat impression. They're just slow typers. Okay, so... let's see. Let's go ahead and get back over here, and we'll begin channeling our inner cat. Is that... no, I guess it'd be... oh, oops. Didn't mean to hit that. It's like licking the back of the hand. Is that what they do? No, I don't know. I'm not a good kitten. The only noise that I can do, though, is that... It's like, Jelly, go away. That's the best I can do. Cats would hit the mic, you're right. Hey, Allahui way? Yeah, I don't control the invites to this server. Okay, so... Austin Watson writes, this is quality content. I do have a Discord server, but it's private. I don't have the staff to run a public server because I don't have really much staff. Okay. Blaten Cout says, I was watching your stream last night and a tree dropped or knocked down a power line. Ooh, that was not my tree, I promise. Do I have a cat? No. I do not have a cat. Okay, so if I want to get up here to hit this, sounds like cats in animated movies, which I guess is pretty good. Thank you. Boom. Unlike Mario. Do you see that? That jump block break? Hey, thank you, Doge William, for the follow on Mixer. Okay. Well, okay, so, do I have my, I don't have my notebook with, oh, why don't I have my notebook? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's 2 days of inspiration playing hooky, making something out of nothing. the need to express, to communicate, to go in against the green. So I've got my map here. Whoops. It's a little ghostly of how I'm planning to... is there a good way for me to hold this? Not really. Anyway, I've got a bunch of illustrations and stuff that I'm going to work from. So, John Faust says, I just told my husband, a first-time watcher, that I really enjoy late-night streams because it gets weird and zany. Then you started meowing, and he was like, is this not zany enough? Yeah, probably not. I do not get money from Sparks, but if people want to give me Sparks, then that's fine. I'm sure on a spreadsheet somewhere, somebody at Microsoft is going, how many Sparks did that Joe Hills boy get? I don't know if we're going to invite him to our parties in the future. No, I'm just kidding. They are always really cool about letting me into their parties, even when I'm not on the list. That's one of the nice things. Like, it's funny because I'm not very organized about, like, before I go to a convention, like, contacting people to get on the list for parties. But, like, one of my friends, Wes Wilson, is super organized about that sort of thing. And so he was dragging me all these parties at PAX. And he also had one of our other friends with us as his +1. And so he'd be like, hi, I'm Wes Wilson, and this is my +1. And then they'd go down the list and check off his name and cross, whatever. And then they'd be like, you have 2 people with you. And he's like, oh, it's cool, he's Joe Hills. And the person with the clipboard would be like, because they're like a security person it's not their job to know who Joe Hills is. But somebody else, like, behind them, who was, like, having a conversation, would hear Wes tell the security person, oh, it's okay, it's Joe Hills. Look over at me, look at the security person, go, oh, yeah, that's Joe Hills, let him in. And I'm like, what is my life? How does this happen? And it's like... it's really nice. It's nice to be Joe Hills. It's a lot of work, but it's nice. Welcome, Jedi's Trek. Nia Milos says, I got my first ever cat today. His name is Big Al, and I think he's great. Your cat impression was great, too. Well, to Big Al. Welcome, Mazer Time, as well. Thank you very much, Nia. Everybody's welcome to thank Nia Milos in the chat. Okay, let's go ahead here. Okay, whoops. We want the potatoes. Whoa, I didn't change any blocks. Okay. So, here we go. Okay, so here's what I think we're gonna do. Direwolf says, I didn't get a follow message. You didn't? Oh, well, thank you for the follow regardless. I am working on I'm hewing out a space to build a fortress that has been converted to a vacation getaway by monks. A place where people can come and commune with nature. And I think that's gonna be pretty cool. So this whole build is going to fit within these, like, kind of 4 pillars. What's the title? I can't get it. I don't know what the title is. I set that up like an hour ago, you guys. I don't remember things from an hour and 4 minutes ago. That's why it's written down. I can't read the title of the stream once the stream starts. That's not like... I would have to open a window that has YouTube stuff in it. And then I'd be able to see how many people were watching, and I might get, like, neurotic about it. So I'm not going to do that. Hey, Andre Jacobs says, sending love from South Africa. Sorry, I don't have any money. Never apologize for not having money. That is by no means a fault of your own. But thank you very much for sending the good vibes my way. I appreciate all of them. Like I said, I was just talking about how with all my student loans and stuff, for years I had basically for 10 years I felt like I had no money to spend on myself. And now that I have a family, I kind of feel the same way. So, yeah. There are plenty of pretty good reasons to not have extra money. So as long as you're spending what you have to help the people around you and to Live the best life you can. You should never feel... Don't let anybody give you shame for not being wealthy. That's not a vice. Okay. Delta Charlie writes, the title is Mining Cart Woos. Saturday Mining Cart Woos. Why would I write that? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Saturday Mining Cart Woos. It's probably a pun based on Saturday morning cartoons. It's just not a good pun, is the thing. That's where all that kind of falls apart. Okay. Da 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 da. Enjoy changing your oil, Hades Stamps. Murray Meccan says, well, now that you said it, it was pretty funny. Thank you. Welcome, Fruki. Glad to have you today. Whoops. Okay, so here we go. We now have this cleared out as far as the wall here, which I think is generally okay. I think we're going to have to clear it out further in the back here. I think this whole back cluster is going to have to go. Oyvind27 says, between me and my wife, we make decent money, but we still feel we can't afford that little extra. Kids are expensive. Exactly. You know, and that's, you know, yeah. Like, it's not that I don't have money to spend on my kid. It's that I feel like I don't have money to spend on me because I feel guilty spending money on me. I want my kid to enjoy all this stuff, and I don't know. I got to get better about that because it's not healthy for me to never do anything that I want to do just because it costs money. Which, I mean, I do plenty of things that I do want to do, but like I said, like, I really want to see Hamilton, and I need to, but like that's a want, not a need. I'll see it eventually, you know. But like I said, it took me 12 years to see Rent, despite it coming through town several times in that interval, just because it was like, I just can't justify the expense. Welcome, Joe Kristen. Yeah. So Disturbed Puppy says eventually you'll be able to share things you like with your daughter. That's kind of what I'm holding out for. I'm just like, well, I'll just wait till she's old enough that I can take her with me to these things. So like I like going to conventions, like PAX and stuff, but I take my daughter to those. And even if the ones I don't take my daughter to, I can justify the expense because it'll like help me find a job in a new city when my wife needs us to move. So it's like, I feel like I shouldn't have to justify every expense like that, though. You know what I mean? Like, Hey, welcome, Anton Kikanen Fogelberg. This is an invite-only server, and I do not control the invites. Apple says recent purchase with your Apple ID. What? Oh, yeah, that's my backup space. Okay. Hey, well, it looks like we got another donation, too. From Riders Right Academy. Thank you, Riders Right, who says, keeps creating, man. Well, since that hits the expansion target, the face cam is about to grow. Expand Joe! ghost. I'm extra spooky. A pig has come to witness my ghastly visage. Visage. There we go. And we're going to lower the opacity a little bit as well. Filters. 80. There we go. Whew. There we are. Jost expanded. Opacity lowered. Thank you very much, Writer's Right. Appreciate it. Okay. Josh Kaiser says, I appreciate watching your streams and hearing your perspective on life. Thank you. Keep in mind that my perspective on life is not perfect. That's explicitly, like, what I'm talking about right now is explicitly me talking about, like, hey, this is a thing that I need to figure out how to address. But all of the ways that I can think of to address it cost money. And not wanting to spend money is part of it. And so that's part of the reason that I'm trying to be better about asking for money with the face camera thing, because even though I feel guilty about it, because it's like, I just want to make things for people to enjoy. I don't want there to be a cost associated with it. But if I don't ask for money, then I'm being irresponsible to my family, and that's not good. I don't want to be negligent, you know? That's the opposite of diligent. So, yeah. Hey, welcome, Kwee Kwee. Alrighty, enjoy your walk with your dog, normal dude. Okay. Well, Oyendor says you and your wife need to add a budget to your life for something for both of yourselves, even if it's only a small amount for your personal happiness. Well, I don't have a hard time budgeting for, like, things that are me and another person. I have a hard time budgeting for things that are me. I can't, sometimes I have a hard time even just thinking of something to do by myself. Because it's like, I feel like I should be, I don't know. Welcome, Bong Boom. Because, like, here's the thing, too, is even if I said, like, you know, I regret not seeing a musical when it came through town 2 years ago because of money. I should have just gone and seen it. It's like, well, that musical isn't in town right now, so it's not like I could just go, well, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to see it today. It's like, well, I'd have to go to New York to see it. It's like, I can't just... I mean, granted, I guess I do have an upcoming trip to New York anyway to scout out places to live on Long Island, which is terrifying in its own way. And so maybe, like, I could budget in going to a Broadway show during that. That seems like a lot, though. Like, because it's... But, I mean, at the same time, like, if I'm supposed to be finding out what it would be like to live there, and being near Broadway is one of the advantages of living there, maybe I'd be negligent if I didn't go during my trip. Because I wouldn't be learning everything I need to learn. I don't know. Cheyenne Fa says, can you make your face bigger, though, Joe? My face gets bigger when every $20 people donate, which we just hit another $20 mark, so I think that we are $20 away. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, guys, but I think we are $20 away from our next expansion. I think we are completely level. Dane says, look into doing the lotteries for the shows you're interested in. The problem is, if I'm on a trip to New York to do research about where to live, I can't just loiter doing the lotteries. Like, those are great for people who have more time than money, but I have neither. You know what I mean? So, like, I know it's not for sure, but that's the thing is I can't, like, I can't just go stand in line for 3 hours when I should be, like, going and visiting, you know, parks and looking at neighborhoods. It's... Dane says the newer, bigger lotteries are online. I didn't know that. See, this is the thing, is I don't even know what kind of things I don't know. Because, like, last I heard about doing lotteries was, you know, years ago, before all that stuff. Yeah. See, the problem is, like, with a trip like this, I feel like I shouldn't have a lot of uncertainty in the schedule. Like, I should try... Like, luckily in Seattle, I had Karis to show me everything. Let's see. Hey, new PayPal alert just came in. Hey, I love cats. Just so you know, your thing did finally clear and send a PayPal alert. I think it's just because it was an international donation, so it took like an extra 40 minutes. But it did eventually send the alert. So, unless you just sent the same one twice. But thank you. I'm going to assume that you did not. Because, yeah. Okay. We are clearing land to build a hermitage. I did finish the Beacon Lenare. So here's what we're going to do next. We are going to go fix the pickaxe. And then we are going to record a finale to the episode, and we'll record the beginning of episode 111. What episode number are we on? I should have a way to find that out using my phone. We are currently on episode... Go to video list. We published 109. So we are recording the finale to episode 110. Actually, maybe let's record that finale now. Does that sound good to you guys? Sun is about to set. So, do we want to... Yeah, let's let the sun set. We'll empty our inventory. So guys, here, just so you know, I don't want anybody to freak out and leave. But here's the thing. The way that this works is I'm going to record the end of this episode and the beginning of the next episode. I'm going to start the next episode. So what that means is when I say, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills, that sort of thing, that means I'm finishing that recording. The stream is going to go on for at least another hour. So don't leave. Does everybody understand that? Matakoyo Gamer says, I love how you did the face cam. I've never seen it, and I love it. Well, thank you. I try. When will Season 7 start? I don't know. There is no plan for that. Okay, everybody seems to understand. Great. So, we are just going to let the night fall. That part of the hill there definitely needs to go, but... Okay. It's not an encore, it's just that this stream is going to involve the recording of 2 separate episodes. One of the episodes I started recording a few days ago, and one of the episodes I'm going to start recording today. Remember to turn off the camera before you start recording. That's actually one of the things the big face camera helped with. Like, it's hard for me to not notice that the face camera is here. It's like, gigantic Joe face. Hey, Lennar, thank you for following me on Mixer. Yeah, I am on Mixer, mixer.com/Joe. Which is the best, username ever. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the face cam off. We're going to hit start recording. How now, Brown Cow? Unique, New York. What light through yonder archway breaks? It is a beacon, and hey, I did my best. I came through here and I cleared all this with haste 2 over the course of about 3-4 hours of live streaming, and we are pretty much ready to start laying out our hermitage. I figure in our next episode, we'll go ahead and get the foundation in place, get the basic walls up, and then kind of work on the structure from there in future episodes. But yeah, the original map has these 2 hills, one on either side of the building itself, and, we had to get rid of plateau to some degree in order to carve out those 2 hills, but this is a vast and marked improvement that I think looks pretty okay. Boom, look at that. Not bad. So then, we'll actually round out, we'll actually round out some of these hills and make them a little bit more natural as we get the rest of the terrain in, but this is feeling pretty good, to me anyway. Hope you guys are happy with it too. Let's hop up on here, and you might have noticed This episode? That's right, mid-roll ad-free. Thanks to $50 a month Patreon sponsor. Wait, which one are we doing? Dang it. We got a new $50 Patreon sponsor just today. Oh, yeah. You may have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free, and that's thanks to brand new Patreon $50... You may have noticed that this episode was mid-roll ad-free. That's thanks to brand new $50 a month Patreon sponsor, Acanthix. And in lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem of my own devising that I got the idea from my daughter Corinne. I was asking her what kind of things I should write a poem about. And so this poem is entitled Blush Dot the Rainbow Puppy. Daddy says the landlord says we can't have a dog. But what about a puppy with pink gold polka dots? What if she slept in a tree, she climbed with sticky shoes? No landlord then could find her here while she enjoyed a snooze. What if she were always playful and never ever bad? Then she wouldn't teach you anything. Or at least so says my dad. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Chat, don't leave. The stream is not over. That was just the beginning of... Or that was just the end of that episode. We're about to record the beginning of the next episode. So don't freak out. I hope you guys enjoyed that poem. So, actually, one thing that we want to do to start that next episode is we want the next episode to start with some of this kind of already partially cleared out and looking more natural. Rounding out the hill. Yeah, I stream recording the episodes. Yep. So that was... Lane Wheeler says the poem was fun. Depression Collection says that was my favorite poem yet. Well, thank you. DC says puppy is not a dog. I get it. Diamond Prime says, Joe, I wanted to ask the question, what type of style of music would you write if you had a new album? Oh, I've got an idea. Some people might think it's presumptuous for Joe Hills to assume that he will be the vanguard of the third wave of ska. I've got some ideas. And that's the Joe Hills difference. Okay. Maury Meccan says the puppy poem is good stuff. Ellis Spam says your face cam is massive. Yeah, that's because every time people donate, the face cam gets bigger, and people keep donating. So if you want to see it get even larger, feel free to donate. For every $20, the face cam expands. So that's a little bit more natural over here. Laura says, I love the absolutely fantastic poem, especially the sticky shoes. Yeah, that was completely my daughter's idea. She was like, it should be a rainbow dog. It should be a dog with a rainbow coat and pink and gold polka dots, and it should have sticky shoes so it can sleep in a tree. And I'm like, okay, I'll see what I can do. Dane Leon says, I look forward to whatever you do with the brass section. It might be a little bit readier than you'd expect. Because once again, we're not doing second wave ska, Dane. We're not doing second wave ska. Hey, welcome, Mephi. Glad to have you today. You might say, Joe, can you do second wave ska without proper horns? You're gonna see. That's what makes it third wave. That's what makes it third wave ska, Dane. Jan David says, your daughter seems intelligent. How old is she? She is 6. Thank you, Odd Jobs. I try. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, I'm streaming at mixer.com/Joe, not /Joe Hills anymore. Lewis says, why is the face cam massive? I'm really bad at remembering to ask people to donate, and I have a family, so I need to be better at that. So I came up with this plan where I would just make the face camera bigger every time people donated $20 cumulatively. And then people would keep asking me, why is the face cam so big? And that would remind me. Flower Mouth says, why are you baby? I am baby. Gaga. Goo goo. I don't think I'm a baby. Okay, so Elizabeth Rose Spizek. I'm not musically literate enough to make solid recommendations there. Quinn says, I just realized you're the same age as my sister, and that freaks me out a little bit. Hey, thank you, $2. Thank you to Elizabeth Rose Spizek for the $2. Writes, are you a Mountain Goats fan? I am familiar with their work, but not as much as I should be. That's part of what's going to take this album so long to write, is that I need to catch up on a lot of what people have been doing. Direwolf says, what happens if somebody donates $80? The face camera expands 4 times. Lane Wheeler says, quality content. The Great Manda says, this is the exact right level of silly for my Saturday morning. I'm glad. Glad to help you have a wonderful Saturday morning. Yeah, now the thing is, at this point, every time the face camera expands... Did I forget all of the eggs? Oh, why would I do that? What is this thing? A disenchanter? Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Is there any chance that any of these guys are going to walk close enough for me to... Dang it. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to fly down this way. And we are going to go get some eggs. Or arrows or something. Arrows. What is the proper way to actually get out of here? I still haven't figured that out. I guess through the portal. Wait, are there any eggs or arrows in here? No. Yeah, I don't have any arrows for my bow. That's the problem. Hey, welcome Vincho Ken. Glad to have you today. So the thing is, if the face camera gets too big, sometimes I have to put on a green screen suit so that people can still see. Okay. So here's the place I need to go here. Okay. Okay. There we are. So, yeah. Let's see. Just mentally to check back in. We got $2 from Elizabeth Rose Spiztech and $5 from Nia Milosh. So, yeah, we are 7 out of $20. So, $13 to our next face cam expansion. So, thank you very much, Elizabeth and Nia. I miss Mjolnir's hammer. There we go. We'll get... Let's take our boots off so we can get these back faster. Okay. So, here's what I think I'm going to do, guys. Is I think that while this happens, it is actually... Well, you know what? This won't take long. I was going to say, I'm going to need to do a drink refresh run soon. And then we'll start recording the next episode and doing the floor plan. But I need to go get the book. And the map is in. And everything. Okay. This is nearly fixed. Okay, it's all the way repaired. I'll put the elytra back on for real this time. Okay, we're actually flying. Not just messing up. Okay, there we go. Hey, welcome, Hashapaka. Hey, thank you, Crystal Palays, for the follow on Mixer. Okay, so now we need to get back up to our roof. There we go. That's how you fly properly. Is it, whoops, is it further down one? Okay. Elizabeth Rose Spiztek, or Sizptek, says 162 watching with only 121 likes. Not everybody has to enjoy everything they watch. Feel free not to like the stream, guys. That is a right and a privilege. People fought and died for your ability to state that you don't like my stream. So, that's fine. Also, I think that the likes is based on when you logged in, or like when you open the stream. I don't think it updates dynamically. Because Degas says they only see 58. Ah, dang it. Now we gotta let all these creepers despawn and stuff. Dang it. Okay. Because none of this is lit up. If I get up on here on the wall, are we gonna have a bunch of creepers nearby? Everything's burning. Okay, I don't want creepers in the beginning of the video. Okay, any others? Okay, so while that's that, okay, so here's the current plan, guys. The CO2 meter is at 1530, which is higher than I would like. So I also need to go get the book that because I have the actual book. I have my plans that I've based from the book, but I'm gonna want the actual book for reference too. So I need to do a quick drink refresh, book get, CO2 fan, vent the recording space break. So we're gonna do BRB in less than 5 min. Enjoy the tunes by me and my bro Sean Hills. And this is a song from our new album. Sean Hills sings Joe Hills, entitled My Destiny is in Tennessee. So, here we go. It's about Pokemon Go. I wrote it.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, And you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on Solo U, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We have just wrapped up recording episode 110 of Joe Hills on Hermitcraft Season 6. We are about to begin recording episode 111. So, how do we do that, you guys might ask? Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get out a lot of blocks. We're going to need some blocks for this build. We're also going to need a lot of torches, just in general, in order to kind of light up the area, survey things out, that sort of thing. Now, most of the build is going to be made of sandstone, so we're going to want to grab plenty of sandstone. I'm kind of doing a kind of Pueblo architecture, Spanish mission type thing. We're not using clay for it because it's... I think it should look better this way. That's a guess, not a certainty, though. So here's what we're going to do next. We're going to take our oak log. We're going to make a bunch of torches. Consolidate that. Boom. Okay, great. Let's see. Carmony Crawford says that they don't like the music, and that's fine. You have a right to your opinion, but they also threaten violence, which threatening violence is a bad idea. Guys, I don't know if you understand this, but when you write something down in chat, that is written. And when you threaten someone, and it is a written threat, that is way more prosecutable. You are literally generating evidence of you threatening violence against somebody. And from a legal standpoint, I can't encourage anyone in my audience to be that bad at understanding that they are potentially creating problems for themselves legally. Like, you need to learn how the law works. Austin Watson says, I thought the music was good. Thank you, Austin. And thank you for not, being incompetent at the law. Unlike, Carmony. So, sorry, Carmony. You're no longer welcome here, due to gross incompetence, really. I don't take offense that you're threatening me, because, not everybody likes my singing. But you're setting a bad example by just not understanding, anything? Wow! Don't write threats, duh. Okay, sorry. Okay. Let's go ahead and, so I've got my map here of how this is supposed to look when it's done, which, unfortunately, for some reason, doesn't show up very well. But yeah. So we've got the entrance up here, and then we've got, these are one block, and then we've got the different rooms down here. Whoops. The camera is not the way that I would think it would be. So room 4 is the main entrance, the foyer. Room 6 here is a storage room. Then this is the great hall over here. And that's going to line up with this stairwell here, which I don't have built. Okay. So, yeah. Origami Pizza says, I hate country music, but that was awesome. Well, thank you. Okay. So we are going to get set up to record our next thing here. Let's figure this out. So, we know that the entrance is one... So, the easiest... Oh, whoops. Let's go get in a bed real quick before we die. Hey, welcome, nice Batgirl 33-2. I did buy the beacon from Sahara, because I understand that you guys wanted me to. Hey, welcome Winnie T. Ford in the Mixer chat. Okay, so... just counting these through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we're going to go 14 spaces between here and the entrance. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then our front door will be right here. Now, this might not seem like the best place to have put this beacon at the time. Yeah, you're right. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and actually remove the beacon for right now, I guess. Where should I move it to is kind of the real problem there, though. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and just mark out some of the rooms and stuff. Okay, so we've got kind of the entrance. Hey, welcome, Liara. How was your UHC? Did you have many victories? So sandstone. Do I have any smooth sandstone in here? Cut sandstone, I guess that's what they call it these days. Whoops. So this is going to be our entrance here. Go ahead and drop some torches there and there. Oh, Liara says, our team won, though I died before the last kill. Well, congratulations to patron Liara on being on a winning team. You know what? When somebody wins the World Series, chances are they're not the one that got the winning point, but they're still World Series winners, and you are an Ultimate Hardcore Series winner. So congrats. Charlie Brown says, I live in Nashville, and it is very tiring to listen to so much country music. Yeah, I believe it. I live in Nashville, too. Hello, Eliza says, what have I missed? I was talking to parentals. Not much. We were just getting some stuff set up to start the next recording. I wanted to get some of the pieces in place for the next recording before I, So how many blocks deep is this room? This room is 5 blocks deep, it looks like. And then we're going to have another door. So it's going to go like 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, and then we would have another doorway here. And so then at that point, we would have the cut sandstone, wherever that ended up. Okay, of course, I'm not going to be able to find it. Get that out of our... Okay. Go in here, and then... Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Actually, yeah, I kind of do like having the doors be represented in that way. So then we would go back here this far. Back here this far. Hey, welcome, Ozathoth. Apparently, Liara killed other Patreon patron Ozathoth during the Ultimate Hardcore contest with a classic pincer move. So, watch out if Liara seems crabby. Pins, 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 pins. Who do I think the richest hermit is? I think TFC has a ton of diamonds. What do I think about Sahara? It's a wonderful desert. I'm guessing that's not the real Sean Hills, because the real Sean Hills doesn't care about Sahara. So I'm probably going to need to ban you for impersonating my brother, because that's not something we have time for. Yeah. Next problem. TFC has 5 or so stacks of diamonds, but Scar has 8. Good to know. Okay, so... Wait, I wanted to put cut sandstone on these corners too, though. Okay, cool. So this is going to be the entrance, and then going this way. We actually didn't work that part out on the map. Dang it. Okay. But going the other way is going to be 6 blocks wide by 5 blocks deep. And then we're going to have another cut sandstone wall. Another cut sandstone wall here. Okay. And this room doesn't actually have a door. It has a access from overhead to keep it safe from attackers. And then this next room goes 1, 2, 3, and then you get the fireplace. So the fireplace is going to come out here. Just like so. Okay. So that means that we definitely massively messed up on that. This other room here is also... Actually, this next room is kind of smaller, so it's not going to be as big. That one's good. Actually, it's about... Well, if this one's about 6 blocks, that one's going to be Smaller. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to figure this out. Carlton C says, sorry, I was doing training in PowerPoint. We are just doing a rough layout of the ground here. Yeah, tornado siren tests at noon are pretty standard. Okay. So, let's see. We're going to definitely need to go at least, whoops, 5 blocks at 1, 2, 3, 4. So this room's supposed to be smaller than that one, but not by a lot. So having it be 5 is about right. And, whoops. We actually probably need signs at this point, too. Let's go get some birch and make some signs. Am I planning an Ocean's 11 style robbery of Concorp? I wasn't. Oh. I'd have to get a team together. Can we come back to that? Is that a thing that we can come back to, or do I have to have an answer for you now? Because I feel like that warrants an answer now, but I'm not prepared. Okay. Hey, welcome, Cadence 40. Welcome, Josh Keisler. We finished mining this out, or at least so I thought. So this is going to be area 4, main entry. This is going to be area 5, midden. This is going to be area 6, Archer's Post. This is going to be area 8, Dining Hall. Okay. So, let's see here. Hey, welcome, Pumpkin Summer. Let's see. We are going to go sleep in a bed real quick. Hey, welcome to the Philippines, Vic. The list of people who would not be interested in a complicated plan to rob Concorp is longer. Okay. Facecam too big, writes Exotic Gamer. Thank you, Facecam too big, Exotic Gamer. I try. Okay. So, we've got the rough layout here done, and then we're going to need to... so the doors for this one are going to go right here. So there's our sandstone. Is this our cut sandstone? No, that's normal sand. Let's actually get the stairs out, because we also need to add a stairwell that's lined up with the wall back. Oh, it's actually there. Really? Wait, did I count that out right? So this is Well, I must have. Yeah, assuming that this is lined up properly. Yeah, that's definitely lined up there properly. This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so we actually need to have a stairwell. Oh, I just didn't mine this out far enough. Whoops. Okay. So, welcome, Kiet Gaiman from Vietnam. Glad to have you. Cosmic Commander says your face is transparent. Yeah, that's because people donated enough money that it has lowered the opacity by 20%. Every $20 we receive will lower the opacity another 10% roughly for a little while. And then things start getting really nuts. Really, really weird. But that usually doesn't happen. We don't make that much money usually. Okay. Oops. Just kind of feel like I should hew out some of this diagonally, kind of shape it. Okay. Okay, so now we have a good feel for this in general. Got the entrance, the dining hall. I'm going to want to lay in. So the rest of the dining hall is going to go further this way, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And then we're going to have another cut sandstone piece. Why are all these blocks indistinguishable from each other? There we go. And then this is going to start going this way. That's 8, which was the dining hall. Room 9 is going to be further down here. Okay. And the door to that is going to be 1 block over. That's a simple kitchen door. And then that goes down another 5 blocks. I'm building a Dungeons and Dragons map. The concept is that it's a fortress that was converted by some monks into a place for people to get away from the troubles of the world and experience nature. Okay, so this is room 9, the scullery, which I think is what they call the kitchen. I think that's the scullery. No, this is the wait, this is the library back here. Wait, where's the scullery then? Is there not a scullery? I could have sworn there was a scullery. Okay, that's fine. Library. Done. What is room 7 then? Is room 7 the Great Hall? No, room 7 is the scullery. Oh, it was the Great Hall, but it was turned into a scullery. Okay, cool, cool. I was like, I know there's a scullery in this place somewhere. And there is. Done. Okay. So, south of here, there's going to be another one of these cut sandstones here. And then this hallway is going to go that way. Okay, so the room 12 is going to be this way. Bye, Dane. And this is a single door, it looks like. Yeah, into this room. What is room 12? Room 12 is kitchen. Oh, so there is a proper... What's the difference between a kitchen and a scullery? Oh, okay, whatever. So 12 is the kitchen, 13 is the larder. Kitchen. Okay. And that's going to extend down a little bit here. all the way past that, it looks like. Yoshi YouTube 112 says, turn your face cam down, you ugly fellow. No, thank you. This actually doesn't work that way. Every $20 people donate, the face cam gets larger. But thank you for bringing it to my attention that you are displeased by it. Your displeasure has been noted for my enjoyment. I like my face. A scullery is an overflow kitchen. Okay, good to know. I was in the Hermitcraft Civil War. Scullery is the place the dishes and clothes get washed. Interesting. Okay. Planning it out on graph paper was really smart. The problem is I only planned out this front part on the graph paper, and now I'm regretting not having planned out the whole thing. Because I was like, I'm sure I'll have time before... Okay, so this definitely goes at least this far. And then it looks like... Yeah, it would probably conclude there. Alrighty, bye, good notion. Okay. Let's see. Welcome to NotABot19. To your first stream here. Wow, this entrance hall, or this scullery hall here is actually really way bigger than I thought. Now, there's supposed to be pillars in it that support, like there's a second floor balcony and stuff. Scullery. Stairs rise to a railed balcony that covers 2 walls of this large vaulted chamber. The balcony stands 10 feet above the floor, with heavy cross beams above reinforcing the 20-foot-high slate-tiled ceiling. Here and there, missing ceiling tiles have been covered over with thatch. A large rusty metal tub and broken wooden frame stand near the staircase. This area was once a gallery, but the Hermitage residents have turned it into a scullery. The tub formerly served as the oil receptacle for the beacon in the tower, but it now holds dirty water and shattered crockery. Boo. Gotta clean that up. Hey, Carlton C., thank you for the $5. Who says, you're welcome, Joe, for the insanity of the Ocean 11 chat now. I think if you do it, get the alter egos of the hermits. I think the only way to actually do this would be to schedule the theft during, like, a Hermitcraft stream event. Where, like, because Cub Fan's been trying to organize a golf stream event where we all do a golf thing. And I think the only way to do it would be to have all of us stream from the golf course, but then have people's, like, streams break so that they can run and do their part of the plan. We'd have to organize the entire thing. I don't think it works in a video. I think if we were actually going to Ocean's 11 Concorp, we'd have to do it, like, during a golf stream day. So... But anyway, Colton C. has brought us only $3 away from our next Facecam expansion, thanks to generous gifts from other people. I think we had $13 already. No, wait, hold on. We had... Elizabeth Spiztech gave 2. Somebody gave 5, so another 5. Okay, I think we're $8 away. Sorry. $8 away from our next Facecam expansion. Okay. Let's see here. So, just looking at the overall size and shape of the building here. We're going to need this to extend then. So, from here, we need this to go down, whoops, to here. And then, starting there, whoops, we're going to have it kind of continue this way a little. We got to get to bed. No, the golf stream day is a different thing that they've been trying to get everybody to do for a while. What district am I in? I'm actually on an island kind of near server spawn. Hey, welcome everyone in GenPick. Glad to see you today. Welcome, Ram Animator. I'm glad to have a head weird thingy. Okay. So, let's see. So this front part, though, is going to be the garden on this side. So we're going to want to replace all this with grass and get the garden planted. Now, the tower here is, like, gigantic. That is one thing I did not do on graph paper. But I did map out, because all the D&D stuff is in feet. So this tower is a 15-meter tower, which is big, basically. So that's one. Okay, so So the tower's top would need to start about even with this. And this part here would have to continue this far at least to go around that corner there. So this hallway here is going to make a turn. And then the pantry, though, has to fit. So we would have our pantry here, I guess? Yeah. So that actually doesn't need to be that kind. That's this normal block. Hey, welcome, Humblaw. It's just me and Impulse right now. Pressing tab doesn't actually do anything. I don't have tab mapped to anything. Let's see. Welcome, Hawks for Slocks. You cannot join. This is an invite-only server, and I don't control the invites. Okay, so I think we're going to open the next video trying to have, like, the entire floor here, like, just done. Maybe not the entire floor, but, like, a lot of it. Why is all of this sand? Some of this should be sandstone. There we go. Okay, so the pantry, or the kitchen actually does have a back door here. And I'm not going to dig into that right now. And it also is going to have a door. Oh, actually that does need to be a turn, because that's going to be a corner here. And that's going to connect to our tower. Our tower is going to come through here. Whoops. And how wide is our pantry? Our pantry is 20 feet wide, so that's about 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So this one needs to go here. Oops. Hey, we got an $8 donation, which puts us over the top from Carissa. Thank you, Carissa. So, we are going to expand the joust. If you've never seen a joust grow before, well, please direct your attention to this side of the screen right here, the left side of the screen. Assuming OBS doesn't mirror this, in which case it's the right side of the screen. So, you might think, do we have some sort of mystical invocation to cause this expansionation? No. We just simply expand joust. And then we come in here and we drop filters, chroma key, opacity down to 70. Well, one less. It was close enough. Alrighty, so there we go. Joust has been expanded. I'm the Joust with the most. Thank you very much, Carissa. Orak Gikachu says this is the best face cam I've ever seen. Attention Grabber 1 says, is this some kind of Alpha Sierra Mike Romeo? Probably. I'm really into Shakespeare. The joust ever widens. Indeed. Expand joust. Kag says, what's going on with your face? It's perfect. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing a sensory deprivation tank later today, so I can't actually record indefinitely. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Let's get that tower started, though. So to do a 15-meter circle in Minecraft, we're going to Google Minecraft circles. And we're going to go to Google image search. And we're going to try and find one that is not on Pinterest, because that's the worst. Thank you, Pinterest. You're terrible. Don't be bad. Okay, then we're going to right-click. Open image in new tab. Okay. That didn't open it in new tab. Thank you, Photo Bucket. You're somehow worse than Pinterest. Whatever. Okay. So it looks like open image in new tab. It's just going to keep doing that. What is wrong? No, I don't want to share modal. I literally... Oh my gosh. No. What? No. The internet's the worst. Okay, so it looks like we need 5, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 5. Okay, 5 to 1 5. I can remember that. 5 2 1 5. 5 2 1 5. Okay. So we are going to establish the 5 kind of here. So this is our 5, and then 2, and then 1. And then 2, and then 5. Well, we're not completely centered on the wall, but we're not supposed to be, so that's good. We actually did that right. 3. Whoops, that's too far. I'm going to have to eliminate some of these just so I can see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Okay, great. And then we're going to build these out here. Oh, is that still 5? No, I did it wrong. 1. One, 2, and then yeah, this is a pretty big tower. 15. That's pretty big. So let's go ahead and get our signs in that we need for area 13, which is the pantry. And this is number 15, which is the tower. What is it actually called? It's like a lighthouse. It's old storeroom on the first floor. Done. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So here's what we are about to do. I am going to real quickly climb up here in my safety tower. Oh no, dang it, night's about to happen. I think I hear something I need to go deal with real quick. So I will BRB less than 2 min. And I'm going to play a song I wrote. Stream is not over. Do not leave. Called Cogs.
I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer
I wrote this song. Okay. Alrighty. So I think we are about ready to start recording. Five Holden says, nice song, best face ever. Thank you. The way this works is every time people donate $20, the face cam grows. People just keep giving me money. What more can I do? You know, that's just the way it is. So, it's pretty clear to me that we have established roughly how big everything is here. Now we do need to go 18 more meters back here from this one. So I think we're going to do that, and then we're about ready to start recording. So if we drop one on the ground there. Oops. That's 18 meters. So then we have our cut sandstone for our corner here. Whoops. And we're sandstone for here. And we're going to have a doorway out the back to the ocean. That lines up with that doorway. Great. And this is going to line up with that wall back there. And this is going to be the sleeping quarters, I believe. It's like a converted barracks. Yeah, hermit cells. And there's going to be a bunch of internal walls on this one. Okay, is there anything on the first floor I'm missing? There's a tower that's supposed to go that way. But on the whole, this should be everything, basically. Why am I not wearing diamond armor? When I wear diamond armor, I die and lose all my stuff, so I'm kind of done. Hey, welcome, Mikey. Glad to have you today. Welcome to the Hermitcraft server. I am broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. As you can clearly see. You know what? Let's try something interesting with this arch, actually. I had this idea, and I think it might work in an interesting way. Not sure I love that. Not sure I love that. Well, enjoy living in Clarksville. Let's see. Alexander Freberg says, I hate this face cam. Well, you know what? The people voted with their dollars. Every time people give me $20, the face cam gets bigger. That's... all you have to do is not give me money, and the face cam won't get any larger. It's that easy, Alex. And if people want to bother you, all they need to do is keep giving me money, and it'll keep getting larger and larger until you can only see my eyeball. So... I mean, it's pretty great, in my opinion. I think it's not a perfect system, but it's the best one we've got. So, okay. So here's what I think we're going to do. We're going to start over here. And we're going to lay out a few tasks for ourselves. We're going to turn the face cam off because we're actually about to start recording episode 111 of Hermitcraft Season 6. Hermitcraft, episode 111. No, sorry. Hermitcraft Season 6, episode 111, recording A. Let's start this recording from the sky. Let's go out. We know that from that island we're roughly still loaded. So, yeah, there we go. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And look at this. We carved this out in episode 110, and it's looking grand. I think it's time for me to land in the space that we have placed a little bit of an architectural layout, just in general down. What I've come through here and done is, in order to save a bunch of on-camera frustration, I went through and I gridded all this out on graph paper in my free time my precious, precious free time. And basically, because the Dungeons & Dragons map for this, which is the Hermitage from Greg A. Vaughan's Tamarat's Fate module, originally published in 2004 for Dragon magazine, and now recently republished as Chapter 7 of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh book. Sorry, that's a mouthful, but I gotta say it. Gotta give credit where credit's due. If somebody makes something so awesome it inspires you, let people know. I didn't come up with this. It's a brilliant hermitage. The concept Mr. Vaughn came up with was that this was an abandoned fort that was converted by monks into like a vacation refuge where people could go and commune with nature. And so basically we've got the old fort walls here. We've got these two strategically valuable hills on either side. Now, when I started mining all this out, I didn't exactly know how far I needed to mine out some of the hills. I'm realizing, like, this over here, let's say that we came in here. You know, this is room 4, the main entry. And then you're in room 7, the scullery. And then you come this way, and you're in room 8, the dining hall. Well, the dining hall here, this is supposed to be like a fireplace down here, which I don't have a good way to light that on fire right now. So we'll just put that there. But yeah, core concept, that's the fireplace. The fireplace isn't supposed to go directly into the hill. I underestimated how far I needed to go there by, let me look at my map here, at least 6 or 7 more blocks. So I need to mine into this hill 7 or so blocks at least, as well as flatten out some of this. This library, also hill adjacent, not in the hill. It's near the hill, you know? This part here, this is all backyard. This is easy. We can do whatever we want with this stuff. I'm mining it out anyway because I like the noises. It's fun. Don't have to do it. Shouldn't waste my pick, but I can. Anyway, so this big room back here, this is going to be where the hermit's cells are, which is, I don't know if you've ever stayed in a hotel, but they usually give you your own room. Well, in this wonderful converted fort, you get to sleep in a gigantic barracks that's been converted into a place for monks to sleep. But you know what? That's the experience you're paying for when you come to a monastery in the middle of nowhere on an island. So, you know, you'd be disappointed if you got a comfortable room. Let's see. Over on this side here, we've got an old tower that's a lighthouse type thing, and I was kind of laying that out, also ran into the hill. So it seems that I need to come in at least another 5 blocks here. Like, there's some work to be done on the overall terrain shaping that I'm going to continue before we start building up the walls. Also, this is a multi-story structure that is going to ultimately have like 4 stories, at least including the lighthouse. Main building is going to be 2 stories tall, and then I need to go ahead and plant a garden around out here. Now, this beacon isn't exactly optimal for garden and path placement. I'm going to have to rip it down, but realistically, I don't want to do that until I kind of chew out part of this mountain and chew out part of this mountain. So I may as well go do that now. Time skip! Okay. Stop recording. Face cam back on. Hey, welcome, Dominique. Glad to see you. Welcome, Yummy Tacos. Okay. Welcome, Anony Mouse. The whole place is going to look super cool. I am super excited. Clarky says, Joe, mate, you got slowly more terrifying the larger you become, like an out-of-control deity. Well, really, is that off-brand? Like, I mean, at a certain point, is it the Joe Hill's difference or the Joe Hill's difference? That's going to be held against me someday. Difference. Oh, man. Thank you for the follow, Civic Code 92417. I have become Jost, destroyer of worlds. chicken. This is the comedy police. That joke was too funny. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I was like, why is it getting so dark? It's like because it's nighttime in Minecraft. Let's go lie in this bed. How often do I look at the chat? Asks everyone in Genpic. Pretty often. Welcome, Beats Attack. Glad to have you today. Am I a large, medium, or small human? I guess I'm a medium human by D&D standards. If that, that's the context that I think we're operating in this discussion. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, 1, 2. Whoops. I need to. Dang it. Sandstone, not cut sandstone. One, two. We need 3, 4, 5 here. Do I train? Choo choo. I've even got a bell. See? Totally training. Choo choo. Okay, so we're going to go 2 blocks here, and then 1, and then 2. Dominic says, I have so much fun when Joe makes live streams. Thank you. That's the intent. I am glad to be a success. Okay, so 1, 2 here, and then 3, 4, 5. So this is our tower, and to some degree, we might as well just start working on laying the tower out just to eat up some of the blocks that we're sitting on. Then we can pick up extra ones in a minute, right? Okay. Just pick up some of that. That diorite is garbage. You know, let's, well, fastest thing we can do right now to clean up inventory space is, like I said, just to go through here and clean up some of this. So, here we go. Put that over there. Sandstone's back out. And put a torch up there. Put a torch up here. Okay. So, let's see. How are we doing on blocks in general? Do I not have any other cut sandstone? No, I clearly do, because otherwise it wouldn't have allowed me to do that. Okay. How many Hermitcraft episodes do you think I have until the end of the season? I don't know. Lots. I'm good at Hermitcraft. Big Face today says, Dry Hotel Bravo. Yeah, the way it works is that the face cam gets bigger when people donate. Every $20, we expand the face cam. And at this point in the process, we start lowering the opacity a little bit every time. That's called the Joust. It helps keep us from getting completely out of control. Should probably drop a lot of torches on here in general, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The torches aren't markers or anything. They're just illumination. Am I out of potatoes? How does that even happen? Whoops. I'm realizing that this should be cut sandstone on the corners here. And I might not be consistent with that. I'm not being consistent with it. But that's fine. In general... Wait, which one's... That's the cut, that's the regular. Yeah, so this tower should not be immediately surrounded by stone, just as a side note. So that means we actually need to go way further back and stuff here, too. How much further back? We have to go back as far as this, at least. I'm doing well, Space Dave. Thank you for asking. Okay. Hope you are doing well too, Space Dave. Dang it. Okay. I did buy a beacon, so everything goes faster. It was actually worth it. Y'all were right, I admit it. Okay, so let's go ahead and how much sand does it take to make sandstone? A lot. So I actually probably could pick up some of this stuff now. If I wanted to. Let's throw these flowers on the ground real quick. Okay, so... Ooh, we also out of potatoes at the moment. I need to get more food and drop off some of this gravel. Ooh, the sun's starting to get real low too. Okay, how much further into here do I have to mine is kind of part of my question. Or one of my questions. Oh wait, actually, so this is supposed to come... up up and around to there, but it's not supposed to go that far. So the issue is it's supposed to go not supposed to go that far back. And we're almost to daylight or sunset. Okay, birch planks can go here. I did not buy a Digi Die box. Stonecutter doesn't make sandstone from sand. Okay. So we have plenty of sandstone here. We're not going to run out of that. So, okay, yeah, so the idea is that this is actually the correct place to roughly start this terrain. But that it's got to cut gradually back out this way from here. So, probably at this kind of slope to some degree. So that by the time it gets here, it's got to be back by like 7 blocks. I'm doing well today, Aspiring Joker. Thank you for asking. Okay, so I forgot to get the potatoes. You're right. Okay. Whoops. Where's the monk's potato patch? I need to grow it. Let's go ahead. I do have a hoe here and some extra soil and stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and plant the soil, I guess. Oh, we're gonna need a bucket, I guess, to move water, aren't we? Let's go get that from here. I don't want to make a bucket if I don't have to, because iron is such... Oh, wait, no, I have so much iron now, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Stealing from Sahara probably would cause another Hermitcraft civil war. That's an excellent observation. So I wanted to have plots along here. Whoops. That go back the whole distance. But we're going to need to put some water in, like, right here. And then we're going to need to get the potatoes immediately. Whoops. Let's go get the potatoes. Fortune pick for the potatoes, you guys said? To get more. Okay, so for right now we'll drop that there. Let's replant where we are just for the time being, so... And then we'll replant here too. And then we're gonna have another row here. And go this way. And we'll have another row here. And we'll go this way. And then we'll have another row here. Or actually, we'll only have... Wait, did I not count this out right? Are there not 14 blocks from there to the entrance? Did I do all of this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was off by 3 blocks, you guys. That's why the fence was 3 blocks deep into this. It shouldn't matter too much, but it's kind of annoying. It's too late. We're not moving it. We're not moving everything. Garima Vishkarma says, well, your face is covering the whole screen. I want to see some gameplay. Well, the market disagrees with you. This is a market-driven stream economy, and every time people donate $20, the face cam gets larger. So, I don't know what to tell you. Your fellow viewers are at fault. They did this. Dominic says, I'm pretty sure that Joe's getting tired of explaining that. No, Joe never gets tired of explaining that. It's kind of my favorite thing. I'm not happy that I was off by 3 blocks on the wall. That I'm legitimately disappointed about. But you know what? What can be done? Okay. K Danny M says, I'm 100% here for the Joe face cam. You hear that? See? We can't let the people down. Okay, so it's not that big a deal. The garden isn't that important here. Wait, hold on. 9 plus 3 is 12. So that means I was only off by 2 blocks then. Okay, well, it'll be fine. It's just like, I was like, why is this hillside a little bit closer than I thought it would be and stuff like that. Oh, well. And it's fine. This is an interpretation of the book, it's not the literal truth. I make no profession of secret knowledge. It's just kind of like, ugh. It'd be nice to have things go right sometimes. It just cuts down on the garden space is the only real downside. That's the only real problem with it. Every other part of this is not really matter. It doesn't really matter for. Okay. Okay. No worries. Jedi Strike says, did you ever get to run a D&D session in your Castle Ravenloft from last season? I did for my Patreon patrons, but I couldn't get the other hermits to get that much time together. It was just, people's schedules are too hard to wrangle, unfortunately. Which was a little bit of a disappointment for me personally, but like, I kind of anticipated it would be difficult going in, just not how difficult, and so what can you do? Hello, Rick Troller. Glad to have you today. Okay, we are 2 hours and 45 minutes into the stream. This is a very long stream for me. Normally my streams are much shorter. But trying to get a lot done today. Trying to get 2 videos recorded roughly. Oh wait, no, this is the part where I'm supposed to keep it. Dang it. It should be here up to this point. I need to start cutting back in around here. That's the hard part. It's the cutting in that I'm not doing well. get rid of some of these upper blocks here to make this more rounded out. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump some of these blocks in storage so we can pick up the rest. Whoops. Okay. Okay, let's get these flowers out and put them in the flower chest. We are going to need those for decorating later. Oh, it's actually time to get in bed. Okay. Come on. Time to bed. Time to bed. Time to bed. Okay. Welcome, Chicken Warrior. Glad to have you today. Okay, let's go break that block. Why is your username Joe Hill Says? Because then when I type things, it says Joe Hill Says hello, or whatever I say. It's pretty basic. Whoops. Mindclasher Plays. Grian and Mumbo aren't online right now, so it would be rude to call them. They're probably enjoying their Saturday, which is what I'm trying to do. See, this is their day job, so they enjoy their Saturday by not doing this. This is not my day job, so I enjoy my Saturday by doing this. It's a little bit different. Okay, and I've filled up my inventory again. Wonderful. We should just take some of the sandstone we have. Actually, let's take a lot of the... Let's get the sand out of my inventory. I have too much sand and not enough sandstone. So we're going to dump the stone in general. The dirt, the flint, the diorite. Gonna come over here to our sandstone chest. And we're going to take some of the sand, and we're going to say, put all the sand in there. Good. Now we'll grab some sandstone out of here to keep building with, but for right now, we don't really need it too actively. And we do need potatoes that are cooked. Hey, welcome, New Jersey Coffee Junkie. Yep, stream is still going. We are 3 hours in, roughly. Welcome, Mid Mohammedur Rahman. Glad to have you today. Welcome, the DeSalvo. Thank you for the corgi, or mergie. Suma left the game. He does not like corgi mermaids, apparently. I am building a hermitage. It's like a house, except it's like a fort. It's like a fortress that monks converted into a house that's actually a monastery for people to vacation in to reconnect with nature. It's a vacation monastery fort. It's very simple. Follow along, please. Send me a wave via Mergy. Okay, so to actually get this, I think in order to mentally establish this, we need to finish this fireplace here and get this wall going the way it needs to go. And then everything else should kind of mentally resolve itself. Do we have cut sandstone in here? No. Or wait, yeah, we do. No, cut sandstone. And then that's going to go 3 more blocks this way with the normal sandstone. Let's just get the cut sandstone back out. Sandstone, 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 cut sandstone. Wait, did I do that wrong? No. Yeah, Liara, I don't know if you can stay up for another UHC. Have you been up all night into today? Like, you're on American time, right? That's pretty late, just saying. Or at least it strikes me as pretty late. I'm working on a fortress that's been converted by monks into a vacation retreat monastery, where people can go reconnect with nature, based on Greg A. Vaughan's Dungeons & Dragons module Tamarant's Fate, which was originally published in 2004 in Dragon Magazine edition 106, or volume 106. If you say that enough times, you'll never forget it. What is a hermitage? I just explained that. Just explained that. Okay, so then this is going to continue back here all the way until we reach here. Whoops, that one needs to be cut sandstone. This is going to continue to here. Then we need to go underneath there and hew out all this. Diamond Boy says, can you give me a chance to tour your world? I'm new. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something, but you're welcome to review Hermitcraft Season 6 on my YouTube channel, or everybody else's YouTube channels. Them's the breaks, kid. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this potato back out. What's your favorite type of ice cream? I actually can't digest ice cream. So, I miss milkshakes a lot, but it's been like almost 12, 13 years maybe. Are Tango and I the only American hermits? What? I'm pretty sure Cleo's American, guys. Just listen to her voice. She goes, what? I'm American. What? That's clearly how an American talks. Because, like, when I just talk like that right now. Okay, so we're going to go with the cut sandstone all along here. Same way we're gonna go with it all along here. Okay. Whoops. Sandstone. Okay, so this is progress. Ugh. Okay, so this part of the wall needs to be normal sandstone. Whoops. Whoops. Uh-oh, that's turning into day, or vice versa. Lamika Burdett says, just joined, and wow, Joe's face is really big. Yep, the way this works is I'm really bad at remembering to ask people to donate money during the streams, and so I set up a system where every time people donate $20, the face cam grows. And then people remind me to remind them to donate by asking, why is the face camera so big? Keep in mind, YouTube takes like a pretty big cut of all the money that is donated through the super chat. So it might seem like I've made a lot of money today, but I'm doing all right. If you would like to donate through PayPal directly, it is always appreciated. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some more cut sandstone here. But yeah, the thing is, like, in order to move to another city halfway across the country for my wife's school, or after she graduates, she's working on a PhD right now. We're going to need money in the bank. So it's not like I'm like, oh, hey, guys, I want to get rich and then, like, drink champagne. It's, hey, guys, I need to move, like, furniture. It would be nice to not have problems affording that. So, yeah. It doesn't help that everywhere that she's looking at working is super expensive, too. Nope. The plan for the last, like, as long as my wife has been in grad school is when she graduates, we'll go wherever the job market takes her. Because she is learning how to make tools for vaccine development, which is more important than literally anything I do. So that is the plan there. That one needs to be the cut sandstone. She is amazing. Let's see. This is a decent start. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, welcome, Ben Faudry. Oh, I forgot about that. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, all of this needs to go. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting kind of distracted. I'm 3 hours into this, and I'm just like, okay, what do I have to do to get the next recording segment done? I'm just like, focus mode, which is not fun. The point of doing this is to relax and have fun. So we should get out of focus mode engage with the chat. Sorry, chat. I'm not doing my best work right now because I'm so mathed out. I'm like looking at all this, like looking at, I've got like two maps in front, well actually 3 maps in front of me, but 2 of them are on the same sheet of paper, so I can only look at one at a time. So I've got 2 maps that I'm actively looking at in front of me, and then 3 maps total, and my brain is getting, oh, no wonder my brain's getting fried. We're up to 1650 on the CO2 meter in here too. That'll do it. TSD on my channel is Team Snow Day. So, okay, let's see. What time is it in the sky? Not time yet to do the next thing. Whoops. I do need to clear out the air for a little bit. And unfortunately, it's not a good time to walk away from the computer because I need to turn night into day first. You don't want to start a time skip with the creepers about to spawn, because this is not a secure area. Whoops, what am I doing? Yeah, this is poor logic. Is definitely indicative of a need to take a break. So yeah, we are gonna 1670. Yep. CO2 way too high. We need to ventilate the studio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the microphone so I can turn on a fan and open a window. And I'm going to play a song that I wrote performed by my brother Sean Hills. Then we'll come back and we'll record our next recording part of this episode. Does that sound good to you guys? Yeah, it would be nice if the place I recorded next has a real window. One of the places we looked at in Seattle is actually perfect for it. Okay. I think I can do 5 minutes. You know what? Yeah. So... BRB, venting, studio, CO2, playing song I wrote sung by my bro Sean Hills. Okay, and we're gonna play Lines, which I love. I wrote it.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always verdurous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers about the murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folk folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative, we won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
Okay, test, test, test. Can you hear me? Looks like I overstayed my break a little bit. CO2 level is back down by 550 parts per million to 1100, which is still higher than I would like. But you know what's even more reinvigorating than proper CO2 level is the fact that Mr. Dedrick has just sent me a PayPal message saying, "Howdy, Joe. Just donating from the hills of the Appalachian Mountains here in northern Georgia, as I always do. Love your content and keep adventuring." And, oh, whoops, Facecam isn't on. Mr. Dedrick has donated $100, which is 5 Facecam expansions. Whoops, you can't even see that because the camera's too close. So that's going to be... I'm going to have to expand OBS some in order to accommodate that. So we're going to go ahead and count them down. Are we standing somewhere safe? Of course not. Why would I jump down? Oh, because I wanted to use the bed. That was a mistake. Okay, we're going to climb back up here to do these safely so I don't get creepered, because I don't know if anything spawned while I was AFK. So here we go. Just to warn you guys, though, this stream is going to end in about a half hour, 45 minutes, because I do have somewhere to be in a few hours. So if you keep donating, you're welcome to donate, but like I can't promise the stream's going to go on forever. So anyway, we got 5 Facecam expansions to count down, thanks to Mr. Dedrick. So let's go ahead and count them down. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco! Expand, cinco, Joost! Jose Expando! So there we go. There is Facecam expansion number 5. And then we're going to count them down once again. So the next one is going to be cuatro. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro! Expand, cuatro, Joost! There we go. That's now I'm only lowering the opacity every other time because this will take forever otherwise. So our opacity is now down to 60. There we go. So opacity dropped it. Now we got 3 left. So each. Wait, why is that not working? Hold on. I got to make this one way taller. It looks like. Each Nissan expand ghost. Okay, so that should be 3. So we still have 2 left. Okay, OBS just isn't large enough. How can I need to? Every time this actually happens, OBS just won't accommodate it very well. So I need to pull this way down. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, expand, Joost. Okay, I said every other time we're going to lower the opacity. So we're going to lower it again. Whoops. Down to 50. And so we have one more. Uno. Each. Expand. Joost. There we go. So thank you very much, Mr. Dedrick. We are going to go ahead and actually lower the opacity one more time here. Appreciate your $100 donation. That was 5 Facecam expansions. So there we go. It is time to continue playing Minecraft for the next half hour. Because, like I said, I have, unfortunately, a previous arrangement. Normally, I don't stream for 3 hours straight ever, so I didn't think I was going to be close to running into that. But yeah, after I get a big donation, I hate to be like, yeah, it's time for me to go. Especially, like, I just vented the whole room. Might as well enjoy it. Okay, so the problem is now I feel like when the face camera gets this big, I need to keep my eye focused so it doesn't, like, drift around a lot. Like, I don't want to go and woo. Like, I need to keep looking directly at the camera. But, oh, you know what? Part of the problem is OBS, it needs to go back down like this, so I can do that right. There we go. Okay, OBS, you're doing your thing. Okay. Howdy, Hamish. Welcome, Lady Ivyvine 8. Cadence Forney says you can't see the Minecraft. Of course you can. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. So, cut sandstone is going to come around like this, actually. Thank you for the follow. Okay, let's see. Austin Watson said this is how Facecam should be used. Exactly. You know, I embrace the wonder and joy. Okay. So, sandstone. There we go. Gonna come back out here. Whoo boy. Joost becomes Minecraft. Minecraft becomes Joost. Let's take all that stuff out, because we're going to want that. Okay. So, we have sand here. Dirt here. Yeah, so we're going to put the sand back for right now, because we will need the sand later to expand our beach and stuff. So the sand is going to be very important from a terrain standpoint, but for what we're doing right now, it's just not urgent. Okay, so we need to make some cut sandstone for one of our hands here. Okay, so we're going to try and keep the cut sandstone at that one. Welcome, Jedediah Ross. K. Danny M says, I feel like Joe is staring into my soul. I endeavor to... No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we actually need to put normal sandstone for there. And then it goes up to here. And then around like this. Hey, welcome, Chicken Warrior. Abby Limes says, why can't I just see your eye? Well, because the face camera gets bigger every time somebody donates $20, and we just got a $100 donation. So things have gotten a little out of hand. But what can you do? I don't control how much money people give me. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotta get ready to go soon. So just, yeah, once again, the stream, less than half hour left. Sorry, guys, but I have obligations as an adult, which is never fun, but I've got them anyway. Okay, so there we go. Whoops. Dang it. Sandstone. Here we go. There we go. Now, I think that we might need to keep part of this wall here. Okay. So it might be wise to exaggerate slightly the height of the building to make it look better from a distance. So basically this here would be expected to close off like this somehow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that going to be visible from beyond the walls there? I'm not sure if it's tall enough. Or does it need to be 5? We're going to do that one at 5, and we're going to do this one at 4. And let's go over beyond the walls and see how much of a visual difference there is. Okay, so you can't see either of those. So the actual, so here is part of it though, is that the actual final version of this, the beach is supposed to go out way further than it does currently, which is one of the reasons that we have all this stone and stuff here, because the plan is to extend the beach further, right? Whoops. So maybe I should see what that looks like before I make decisions about the height of the building. That kind of makes sense to me. Whoops. Because, yeah, in the original here, the wall goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 130 feet, which is a lot of meters. Boston says, dude, your camera. I know, right? Every time people donate $20, the face cam gets bigger. So, yep, what can we do? That's just the way it works. I'm not in charge of it. I am in charge of it. I decided it works well. Bonjour, Keishi Akechi. Okay. Dev says, please reduce it. There's no mechanism for that. If you want, if you give $20, the face cam will get larger again, but will get 10% more transparent. So your best bet is actually to keep making the face cam bigger, but more transparent through additional donations. That's really the only way you're going to come out ahead on this. But yeah, so we're $20 away from our next face cam expansion. Hey, thank you, Hatenzor. Okay. Gray Gold says, the huge eye freaked me out. Thank you. I like to challenge people with my art. You know? I'm not just here playing video games. This is performance art. And would I really be performing if... Like, one of the things that makes performance art is that people are terrified, to some degree, on some level, to be part of the audience for it. Like, it's just a skit otherwise, you know? This isn't a skit. I'm not here for your convenience. I'm here for your terror. That's the Joe Hills difference. I'm here to make you all feel deeply, deeply uncomfortable and question your lives as much as possible. Lady Ivyvine says, at this point, I'm mostly here just for reactions to the face cam. That's the right answer, Lady Ivyvine. You are living properly. Good for you. Grey Gold says, mission accomplished. Fire Wolf Gaming, Mike Plays says, what happened to your camera? Well, the face cam is rigged so that every time people donate $20, it gets slightly larger and slightly more transparent. So, next time somebody donates another $20, my eye will get bigger, but also easier to see through. You'll see through my eyes! Isn't that what performance art is really about, too? Think about it. Think about it. Okay. Good thinking, everybody. Nice Batgirl says this face camera is the best. Oregano Cactus says, I didn't even notice Joe for the first couple seconds. She also writes, hey Joe, hey chat, haven't been around lately because of school. You know what? That's how school is, you know? Just get through it, man. Okay. So we're going to keep going with this a little bit further. Oops. Dang it. Stupid kelp. Okay. Cadence Forney writes, Joe makes us scared, so we have to keep watching to see what happens next. Yeah, it's that anticipation. Thank you. I'm sorry, Dev. This isn't a place for you to promote your movie that you worked on. You're going, you know, you've been complaining for a while, but, like, stop spamming about stuff. Like, it's fine if you just want to say you don't like me, because no one here is expected to like me. You are welcome to dislike me as much as you want, but when you start being like, oh, hey, you gonna go see this movie? It's like, I'm not getting paid for you to promote your movie. Like, nobody's, like, basically, you know, people come in here trying to talk about stuff like that. It's like, nope, that's not really what this is for. I feel like I'm dying from a Nazgul stab, and Joe Hills is Elrond telling me to hold on for dear life. That's actually a thing. What is Iskall responding to? What's up, Iskall? I'm glad the evening is nice where you are, Oregano. Try Sans. Iskall says, just learns that some people have never played Nintendo. What? That's like never chewing bubble gum. Are they particularly poor or raised in communist China? Like, how do you, like, I understand, like, there are some parts of the world where you haven't played Nintendo, but, like, that's a lot. Okay, so, here we go. Try sandstone slabs for the beach. That's actually an interesting idea. Silk Eye says, I've never chewed bubblegum before, but I have played Nintendo. See? Briscoe County Senior says, I don't think I've seen this large a hill as this head before. It has been known to happen on occasion, but it is rare. I know I have at least one more thing here. How are we for time? We got about 20 minutes left in the stream. So I gotta go in a little bit. There it is. I understand some people not having a console, but like, because like my parents didn't get us a Nintendo when I was a kid, but like I still played it at friends' houses and stuff. Yeah, Pokemon is playing a Nintendo. Do 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 do. Huh. Is this girl responding to me in voice? Is he listening to my stream? Iskall, can you see my giant eye? I'm looking at you now, Iskall. Okay. But I count Pokemon Go as Nintendo. I guess, I don't know, that's a little different. Okay, so we do have some sand here. Let's get some more sand out of our sand chest, because we're going to need at least 3 stacks to do the bit we've done so far. Actually, probably 6 stacks, given how far we got. I'm like Big Brother. Always watching, Wazowski. I know that's not actually from 1984, but I like it. Oh yeah, there's probably an optimal way to do this that I am not currently doing. I never think about this stuff very well. Yeah, so if I just go this way. Oh, yeah, that's how you get those, though. But I guess I could clean those up later as, like, a second pass. People are saying use slabs. The thing is that this whole beach needs to go way further, actually. The slabs are going to go, basically... I'm going to switch to slabs once we get down to the, Once we get down to there. Iskall is now telling me to shop at Sahara. You know what? I bet he's responding to Isuma's stream, maybe. Or Impulses? I don't know. That's fine. I'm just confused easily all the time. How did you get on Hermitcraft? I got invited by Generic B, the founder of Hermitcraft, who now no longer controls the invites. So, yeah. I don't know how to tell you to get invited to Hermitcraft. Welcome, Inga Pinky. We are 3 hours and 29 minutes into the stream. We're going to wrap up in about 15 minutes. This is one of the longest streams I've done, like, in a long time. Usually my streams are about 1 or 2 hours. But it's Saturday. And so here we go. Dang it. But yeah, this whole beach is going to be expanded slightly. I already used all my diamonds at Sahara, guys. Okay. Whew, stretching out. Oh, okay. Looking at that bed real hard. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Saturday minecart woos. Okay. So let's go ahead and eat. So let's see, how are we gonna work out some of this stuff here? So, oh yeah, the whole reason I just extended the beach there was I was trying to see if I'd be able to view the second floor from down the beach. And with the 5 blocks high, I can. The 4 blocks, I definitely can't. Although the beach isn't as big enough as it was supposed to be. Sand, sand, sand. Let's expand this out some more. Whoops. Whoops. See, from there, you can definitely see both of them, but that one's way lower. Yeah, this is definitely not ideal. See, the problem is, like, in the, on the artistic representations of this, like, in the book, they kind of take some liberties with, like, how high the wall would be, or things like that. Like, it's not drawn to perfect perspective. And then you get this problem, though, where, it doesn't look like it does in the book if you do it, if you follow the map exactly. So one of the reasons we're doing this extra beach layout here is to kind of get a sense of how creative we have to be with modifying the height of the building to fix the perspective problems that we're encountering here. Because I was thinking that just going from 4 blocks high to 5 blocks high on each floor might be enough to kind of make it work. But, you know, I might have to go 6 blocks on the second floor and kind of... that might be better. So... let's see. Yeah, let's see what 6 blocks looks like real quick. 6 blocks might be the magic number. Because it's not going to be... we're not going to be cheating it too aggressively. Like, it won't look wrong for people. It'll hopefully look more right than it looks wrong. And we can always mess with the ceilings internally to support this. So that's 5. Cut sandstone here. And we'll put a torch back here, too. See, from there you have a really good view of the beach, which makes me think that this would look... I am building the Hermitage from Greg A. Vaughan's book, or not book, D&D module, The Tamarant's Fate, which was published in 2004 in Dragon Magazine and was recently republished in the Ghost of Saltmarsh book by Wizards of the Coast. It is a fortress that has been converted by monks to a spiritual retreat for people to go commune on an island with nature. Yeah. And it's got Hermit in the name. That was a contributing factor. Okay. Why can't I see Joe's reflection? Oh, why can't I see Joe's reflection? You shouldn't be able to see my reflection. You should just be able to see my face camera. There's like a face camera thing turned on. Okay, so let's go ahead and start digging up the yard. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so just kind of come through and start letting this grass grow. This is going to give us a pretty good visual change when we start recording the next segment. Okay, so we want the cut sandstone because that's what we just picked up. No, we didn't. Yeah, it is. Okay, so thank you, cave noise. I wasn't terrified already. Now I am. Okay, so... You're about 10 minutes till the end of the stream, guys. Okay, so we are just getting everything we can done to make this really, really pop. Oops. And we're gonna need... Josh Keisler says, I use your live stream to get away from my life. I do too. Not your life, mine. This is like, look, I'm taking a break from all these things that stress me out, and I'm making money to cover the costs of our upcoming move that stresses me out. So it's kind of, it's like, it's relaxing, but it's also working toward the goal of getting rid of the stressors. So it's actually kind of really nice. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, the plan has always been, once my wife finishes grad school, we're going to move to whatever city she gets a job in. So. And I was originally thinking she would be graduating in, like, May, but now it might be as early as December. And I don't know if you guys know anything about saving money, but the easiest way to save money is over time. And so if all of a sudden you have like 5 months less time, then it can be a little stressful. Okay, so we'll give that a chance to grow in a little bit. I kind of do like the idea of there being some sandy patches in here, but honestly, I'm probably going to put some coarse dirt in the garden, kind of between there. I'm going to leave the beacon for now. Okay. Biophysics, oregano cactus. Okay. Let's see. Reggae potatoes rice. Can you please turn on the Can you please turn on the Joe Hill's texture pack? It's like, we've only got 5 minutes left in the stream. And so how about this? I do technically need to mine out a bunch of rock over back this way. So if anyone donates $20 between now and the end of the stream, I'll turn on the big texture pack. Once again, I don't like doing stuff like that, but realistically, like I said, I'm trying to help my family, and I don't know. I'm not comfortable with the commercialization of my art in certain ways. But this is a weird enough one. I feel like if I'm commercializing my art through absurdity, then maybe I'm not completely compromised as an artist. It's not great. It's my personal struggle. I'll deal with it on my own time. But it is the sort of thing I stress out about. Which is one of the reasons that I'm going to go get in a sensory deprivation tank later this weekend. Because with everything else going on, I'm just like, I'm freaking out all the time. I need to try something different because the things I would normally do when I am freaking out are not working. Oh no, we can't get out of here quick enough. Why is that? I don't know why that face cam, oh not face cam, the Elytra wasn't engaging. If we don't get out of here quick enough though, the creepers are going to start spawning inside. Oh, thank you, Scar. Okay. let's see. So we're going to go back out there and turn more of the sandstone into cut sandstone to work on the outer wall here. Angel Holmes says, nice eye. Thank you. I worked very hard on it. I'm proud of it. Cal Ruiz says, can I ask what some of your normal coping mechanisms are? Normally, the way that I deal with stress is to just try to directly solve the problem. But what I'm realizing is that some problems that take too long to solve, like if it's going to take me 6 months to save toward this move, I'm going to spend 6 months being stressed out while I solve the problem, which doesn't actually, I'm not going to, like, even if I feel like I'm on pace for solving the problem in time, I'm going to be stressed out that like, well, what if something bad happens? What are my contingency plans? You know, that sort of thing. Could I be doing more? And so for a long-term problem that, like, I'm actively working towards solving it, but I'm still feeling bad, I need to try other things. So, you know, I figure I'm going to try the sensory deprivation tank this weekend. I'm going to try, one of my coworkers suggested yoga, which I've only done once, but, like, I've done martial arts stuff before, and maybe that's a good suggestion. I don't know. Like, I can't do nothing, because doing nothing is clearly not working already. So, yeah. That's kind of, yeah. Charlie Brown says Tai Chi is the best. I have done Tai Chi in college. Maybe I should get back into it. That's actually a good point. Mr. Jaden says, I started watching this, now I'm scared. Why would you be scared of this eyeball? It's only going to get more terrifying if somebody donates $20 and then we have to switch to the All Joe Hills texture pack. And even though I said the stream was over in 5 minutes, like 3 minutes ago, and now it's 2 minutes, I can keep the stream going for a full 5 minutes after we switch to the texture pack if there is a demand. Looks like Mr. Jaden is not psychologically prepared for the Joe Hills texture pack. So, there we go. Now we know that answer. What happens if, well, he'll apparently freak out. Hey, True Symmetry. Welcome, Truth. Okay, so okay, so just trying to figure out here how this is gonna go. Well, whatever, it's fine. Okay. You know what? Even though we didn't get the extra $20, that was, I'm sure somebody will donate $20 eventually. Let's just go ahead and I'm going to do 5 minutes with the Joe Hills resource pack on. Done. Start your timers, guys. 5 minutes to close out the stream with the Joe Hills resource pack. So here's everything we've built so far, and here's the hill we need to get rid of, because it's in our way. Can I actually fly up there? Why is the elytra completely not working? Oh, okay, whatever. So, how are we for inventory space? Not great, but okay. So, we definitely need to mine out all of this here. So I'm going to build a stairwell up. And then we'll start hewing. Yeah, Jarander at home. This is the last 4 minutes of the stream, basically. We are just mining out what's left of this hill with the Joe Hills texture pack. How tall is this? Oh, well. This is really tall, you guys. Okay, where did I come in? I came in down here. Okay. Oregano Cactus says, I think this is what you see when you enter heaven. Hey, Alex Lowe has sent $20 saying, my body is ready, prepare yourself. Thank you, Alex Lowe, for the $20 donation. I'm actually going to expand Jost. How do I do that? There we go. Expand Jost. And we're going to lower the opacity some. Down to 30. There we go. Okay. Now, hopefully that'll stay in the right spot when we resize it back down. So thank you, Alex, very much. My eye is too high up now. It needs to be further there. There we go. So thank you, Alex, very much for that. There we go. We'll let those leaves decay on their own. Okay. The Great Manda says, oh my goodness, this was the wrong time to go AFK for 15 minutes. You have no idea. Especially because the stream is going to end in about 4 minutes. So, yeah, you almost really missed out. Yeah, I can't tell which ones are gravel blocks and which ones are sand and which ones are stone. So I just kind of have to go off of the speed that which things fall, or if they don't fall, or the breaking speed. Yeah, I'm listening to the blocks. Gotta listen to the blocks. You gotta hear their sound, hear their music, hear them now. The grass does have the hair on it, at least, which makes things easier. Of course, my inventory is now full. Hey, I actually got up in the air that time. So let's dump some of this stuff in a chest here. Andesite, whatever that is. Granite. Sandstone, oak log. Flint. Okay, great. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to come down this way some. Oh, yeah. Sorry, let me get that torch out of my inventory. Out of my offhand. Oh, almost fell to my death there. The hills are alive with the sound of Efficiency 5. The hills are alive with the sound of Efficiency 5. Change the language as well. That'd be funny. I need a Joe Hills language. The funny thing about this is it really ruins my ability to tell how much progress I've made, and then I feel like I got a lot more done when I'm done. Okay. So this room here, I still don't have the wall finished because I need to wipe out. Or do I? Well, whatever. I feel like this is not the wall. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this. And so middle clicking that says andesite. So we don't want andesite. We shouldn't be middle clicking andesite in the middle of our building. Okay, so if this is... Yeah, this is the exit here, so that's the wall. Assuming I read that right. Wait. Which room is this? This is room 11, the hermit cells. And this one is room... I'm glad I labeled these 12, the kitchen. The kitchen doesn't connect to the hermit cells. So, okay, actually, yeah, that's fine. We do need to clear this out, nonetheless. When did I misspell shovel somehow? Oh, okay, whatever. Check the shovel durability. That's a good note. Thank you. I appreciate it. And now we have too much stuff. Okay, so we're going to come back here. Full sandstone, stone, dirt. Oak log, andesite, stone, stone. There we go. Okay. Leg Dig says, what is happening? I just got here. Howdy, Leg Dig. Joe Hill's here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm currently playing on the Hermitcraft server, which is an invite-only server. So, unfortunately, I don't control the invites. Any other logs in there? Doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, there's some logs right there. That's not going to decay naturally if we don't hit those. There we go. And... Ooh. That's how we fall to our death, almost. Actually, whoa, I have way more, feather fall than I thought. Austin Watson says, Joe, please stop ignoring us. What am I ignoring you about? As far as I can tell, you're not doing anything. I'm not gonna steal at Sahara. Iskall is online at the moment. That's a bad time to steal, guys. Duh. You guys giving me bad theft advice. I was like, ooh, an email. Maybe it's another donation. Nope, it's from Ben Folds' management group. Oh, I hope everything's good with Ben Folds. Whatever. He wrote a book. Hope it's a good book. Okay, so let's go back over here and throw some of this stuff in to some torch chests real quick. Sorry, it's just hard to keep everything straight with the inventory the way it is right now. Okay, cool. There we go. Can we do anything about these trees? I feel like there's probably some hidden logs in them or something. Yep, there we go. Hidden logs. That's why they weren't despawning properly. That'll do it every time. Stealing logs from Concorp or Sahara anytime. Da 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 da. Stealing from Sahara is just fine. Okay. Okay. Joe, your shovel. It'll be fine. You guys calm down. But I do have to leave soon, though. adulting. Okay. Okay. Joe, your shovel. He has AirPods in. He can't hear us. I hear you. Okay. Shadowbone says, "What is this?" Hi. Welcome, Shadowbone. This is Hermitcraft. It's an invite-only vanilla Minecraft server, and I play on it with my friends. Good Times with Scar, Iskul, Asuma, and Impulse SV are all online right now. So, yeah. Just some chill streaming, nothing to freak out about. Okay. Yeah, just some good old vanilla Minecraft. Okay. Well, thank you guys very much for coming out today. It's a hermit party. A hermit party. Okay. So I think that we're going to go back out here. I love the beacon. We've got the soil. Oh, the soil too. It's great. This is just my favorite thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. But you know what? I think Good Times with Scar might be streaming. Let's check that out and see if we can send a raid his way. Let's see. Members. Yeah, Scar is live. So the rule is when you go to Good Times with Scar's channel, you got to say, "Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's raid here." And then chatting as I always do, and then the city you're from. So I'm posting this link in all 3 chats. So, howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's here. Joe Hill's raid here. Chatting as I always do, and then your city. So I'm going to go ahead and write that out. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's raid here. Chatting as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Alrighty. There we go.